Hi, hello everybody. We are His and Hers Live, and we are so excited to be here. I am Juka, or you can call me Judy.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Andrew, and we're back at it again. We're gonna have the top 20 teams duking it out today. $100,000 on the line. Not today, but we're still playing games, battling it out. Top 10 go through today, so it's gonna be really sweaty and super competitive.
So we had a lot of amazing action with part one of the lower bracket. We had 20 amazing teams competing, and we did have to say goodbye to a couple of teams, but right now, this is the top 20 teams. This is the upper bracket. This is what you're about to watch. We have 6 action-packed games coming at you right now. Welcome to the Her Galaxy $100,000 Apex Legends Open Women's Tournament.
Yeah, guys, today, the teams are trying to get in the top 10, okay? So the top 10, you're guaranteed to go through to play for the money. And, yeah, we have some really, really good competition. These are the top 20 teams out of all 500 players that we've whittled it down to so far. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing top-notch action, all the best comps, and yeah, we're gonna see the best players today.
Yeah, I cannot wait. Based off of some of the games that we saw yesterday, we did see one team, OKC Chargers, absolutely dominate the playing field. Now, we're going to see them again a little bit later, but let's take a look at the prize. So, Andrew, I don't know if you noticed this, but you know the top 10 from tonight will be guaranteed in the money, because check out this flyer. Look at this.
Nice.
Even 17th through 20th walk away with money. So the entire lobby, look at this $100,000 amazing prize pool, the largest thing that the women of Apex have ever seen. 40K to first, 25K to second, 15K to third, 10K to fourth, and the rest of the lobby is even walking away with some money. So a lot on the line in tonight's games. This is going to be a lot of high intense action.
Yeah, I'm super excited for these guys too. A lot of them have been grinding a lot over the last several months and years. So really happy to see that.
Do want to say thank you so much to our friends over at Streamlabs. Streamlabs, thank you so much. They have everything that you need to live stream, record, and create awesome content. Make sure you check them out. You can also type !Streamlabs in chat if you want to learn more about them.
Yeah, and thanks to our friends over at Logitech as well. They're providing some amazing gear for some giveaways as well, with the mice, keyboards, headsets, cameras. And during the broadcast, we'll give you viewers a shout out with the !Logitech in the chat for your chance to win some amazing products as well.
Exciting. So you know what? It looks like we're going to start a giveaway. Are we starting one right now? I think so.
Yeah, giveaway opening.
After the game. Okay. So the giveaway, guys, so make sure don't go anywhere. Right after this game, we're going to do our first giveaway. So we'll go ahead and prompt you with how you can enter that. But I think we have 4 or 5 giveaways throughout the duration of tonight's tournament. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Pay attention in chat. We'll let you know when you can enter. But let's take a look at the event overview, the entire schedule of the action with this 3-month-long series. So again, this is the 100K Open. Thank you, Her Galaxy, for putting this on. We have started this event back in last month. It's a 3-month-long series. We're doing a couple of scrims in between each game, but there's a lot on this sheet for sure for you to see. But right now, what we're working with is, if you look at the bottom middle, Saturday, 5/20, we have 6 matches. This is the upper bracket where teams are going to rank 1st through 20th. These are the top teams from the April events. The top 10 will move forward to the grand finals in June. The bottom 10, it's not over for them. They're just going to have to play for their life to earn a spot. But the bottom 10 will get to do the June play-in, which will be hosted the day before the grand finals.
Yeah, so like I was saying, the goal today is to get into the top 10, so you just get that free pass into the money rounds and guaranteed cash for your team. And yeah, so the bottom 10 teams today, they're not going to be out of it completely, but it's going to be risky for them.
The bottom 10, Andrew, they fight the top 10 from yesterday's tournament. So those are going to be some really exciting matches. There's going to be so much on the line for that. But tonight we're going to celebrate the top 10 teams, as they do get a guaranteed spot in the 100K finals. Let's take a look at the top 40 teams and just congratulate these amazing ladies for their stellar performance to get to the top 40. Again, we had about 100 teams that signed up for this. 100 teams, almost 500 women were competing in this tournament. So, we want to make sure we keep an extra close eye on some of these teams here with 200 plus points. We have 5 teams that did break that 200 point mark. That is some strong gameplay out of them.
Yeah, and one interesting thing, a lot of different compositions we're seeing. So today maybe we'll see some ramparts. We've seen some crazy stuff with some revenants and some lifelines and just really impressive gameplay all around. So yeah, people being creative, and they're going to be pulling out all the stops today.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's take a look now at the lower bracket. This is going to be who competed yesterday. So these were the 20 teams that we saw yesterday. And look at those scores. I mentioned them earlier. I might continue to talk about them because I am just shook from the amazing performance that I saw out of the OKC Chargers and how they just dominated the lobby. And yes, that's not wrong. That's not a typo in the graphic. That is 155 points. The next highest team, Susters with 50, Peaky Blinders, Phi Lady Hawks, Element .6, the Dami Mommies, Vermouth, Shooting Stars, Sonder, and Skyline GG all are going to move forward to play again in June. We did unfortunately say goodbye to Toxica. She's one shot. The Bodacious Period, Last Three Brain Cells, Lifeline, Resme, Hysteria, Hex Girls, Apex Girlies, and Daydream. But let's take a look now at the upper bracket and the teams we're going to watch competing tonight.
Yeah, you probably recognize a lot of these teams here. Cuties, TSM, Vex, Luminosity, a lot of really great teams in here. And yeah, like I said, all on the line today for the top 10. Top 10, you're in the money. And yeah, hope your team's going to make it through. And we're excited to watch.
I cannot wait. If it's anything like what we saw yesterday, we noticed a lot of teams playing in zone, which I thought was very interesting. And we only had one team play that hard, aggressive edge. So let's go ahead and take a look at our team that we're highlighting right now. Tonight, it is going to be the first place team known as Cuties. They have the most points right now. They have been playing exceptionally well, and they are the reason why this is the team that we're highlighting. So we're going to keep an extra close eye on them as we watch them dominate this lobby.
It'll be interesting to see what composition they run. As Juka mentioned, the leading team yesterday was running an edge composition with Horizon. They were being super aggressive, getting tons of kills. Today, the lobby's going to be really challenging. Do you want to run the edge and go for kills like that? Or are we going to see this team, play more of a control, legend, in-game, go for placement points? So, yeah, just really, really interesting variables we'll be keeping a close eye on.
I have a fun fact about this team, too.
They killed us last night?
They killed us last night in ranked. That is my fun fact. They just completely wiped us in ranked. So, they're a strong team without a doubt.
Yeah. Last night we were just playing around a little in Apex, and Judy mentioned that she maybe cracked a shield or something. So I W key in, and I run into that team, and they just was instantly dead. So
yeah, it was a stressful moment in the stream. But all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get the game one started in just a minute. But yeah, I think we chose a good team to highlight because, like I said, they just wiped us last night in rank. And maybe the rest of the lobby will put up a little bit more competition than we did.
Yeah, I bet based on seeing them play, I would imagine they're going to run an aggressive composition and go for kills.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of teams that are playing control legends in game. They're typically ones that maybe aren't the very best at 3v3 fighting. And this team, Cuties, super solid, very confident.
If you had to predict a team to dominate and win tonight, what team are you saying?
I don't know. Whenever money's on the line, I'm gonna go with girls
that
team.
That was my team I was gonna say. That's Bag. Okay, Team Bag.
Team Bag. I mean, it's
we
just
can't both pick the same.
Yeah, we've known girl for so long. Whenever there's stakes, she always turns up and somehow pulls it off. So
all right, it's confirmed. We share one brain cell, and we both chose the same team as our caster prediction.
What's another team? Vex has been playing really well. Cuties has been playing really well. Luminosity's been playing really well.
Yes.
So we'll keep a close eye on those teams as well.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
And you can see scrolling down below you guys as well, the teams as we have them right now with how they're situated in the lobby and where they'll be situated. So you have to let us know which teams you want us to watch, which teams you're shooting for. I want to see some hype in chat. I do want to see some hype. Now, there is a delay with this broadcast. For competitive integrity, it does make the most sense to have a delay. So I'm not going to see who you're rooting for in real time, but you know what? There is something with the power of just cheering, power of positivity. Cheer for who you want to see. We want to see a lot of hype in chat. There's 2 places you can watch this broadcast right now. I believe we should be getting front page of Twitch as well. So much highlight, so much hype around the amazing women of Apex. And I say this all the time, but thank you for being here. Thank you to Galaxy Racer for putting on the Her Galaxy mission. little background info about them. Galaxy Racer has been out for a couple of years. They are newer to the Apex scene, but this is not their first Apex tournament. You might recall they did a $25,000 Creator Cup earlier this year, and it was a huge charity event. They raised, I think it was like $70,000 for charity. That was an amazing, awesome. It was an LTM, like a team deathmatch style event. I had the pleasure of casting that alongside Stella. It was so fun, so amazing. And let's take a look at all of the, as we're talking about, great things that Galaxy tournaments have been doing this year. And it does not end with the Apex event. Not at all. Look at what's coming up later this year, a $100,000 Rocket League tournament. So as you know, earlier at the start of the year, they did their Valorant 10K, the $25,000 charity Creator Cup, which I was just talking about. Right now, you're watching the 100K Open, which is taking place April, May, and June. You're watching the May event right now. And then at the end, the third, we're going to have the Rocket League 100K Open. So that's another open event for Rocket League. Andrew, I've never played Rocket League, but I might have to start.
Yeah, that'd be a really fun game to try. I don't think we're going to be making it into any Rocket League finals anytime soon, but
well, if you guys want to stay in the know, make sure you join their Discord. That's the best way where you can learn about all of the amazing events and giveaways that Galaxy Racer have with Her Galaxy. So it's discord.gg/Her Galaxy. You can also type !Discord in chat to learn more.
Very nice. Yeah. Rocket League, I don't know. I'm definitely going to watch the event. Would be really fun to play. I like racing. I like soccer. I like all that stuff. So Rocket League would be an awesome game. I think we're probably a little behind the 8 ball as far as learning that, Juka.
Wow. It could be fun. It could be fun. But anyway, we're getting ready to start game 1. I'm nervous. I have butterflies in my stomach right now. I'm just so nervous. But I hope the games play fair. There's a few things that I ask for when we're getting ready to start a tournament. It's 1, just give me one skyhook ending, a skyhook ending. 2, please don't give me a thermal ending. I'm just sick of watching thermal endings. 3, I want a monument ending. I'm very picky about my end zones. I don't know what to say, but
I don't know. I'm just excited to see. There's a couple new teams in here that have been thrown into the mix. Guys, typically tournaments aren't just open to everybody, so this is super unique.
It is,
and allowed everyone a chance to give it a shot. We had triple console player teams in here, and it's a really cool event all around, and it's been exciting. So here we go.
Let's bring the action. Game 1, the players are in the dropship. A lot have already jumped out, and we can see it looks so beautiful, so peaceful for right now.
Everybody is fingers crossed no one lands on you, but I would assume these teams probably have it pretty well sorted out as far as the landings at this point.
All right, and let's take a look at Luminosity Red. Love that Luminosity did end up signing 2 women's teams. So Luminosity now has 3 professional teams, and I think that's so amazing. Huge shout out to LG for going above and beyond and supporting the Apex Legends community as well. They have a red team and a green team.
Which color's better?
Oh, you can't make me say that. No, you can't make me. You can't make me, but Giggles has some titles next to her name. Giggles, if you ever are playing Apex and you see someone that is on Caustic with a Prowler, you
what is
avoid.
Happening over here?
Well, Andrew, they were fighting in the scrim we hosted a couple days ago, and I'm not surprised again, and I don't like this. I did see a little bit of frustration out of Baby Nikki in the Discord earlier before this tournament saying, why would you contest in a $100,000 tournament? I could see that she wasn't happy about this contest. Let's see if she can turn that frustration into motivation.
Team bag, triple white armors, and we're going in. I don't think either team really has any loot to speak of. And Wingman, Mastiff, Cuties running around over here close by. Actually, this isn't too close.
This is not the team there. Yeah. I was about to say, there's no way they're fighting Cuties. I was about to say, run!
Team bag, yeah, and they have a little bit of a surround here as they go into the building. Devo, not the gun you want early on.
No.
3 is pretty good, though.
All right, girls, one shot. Girls extremely low right now. She somehow grabbed a shield swap. Baby Nikki goes down. AC extremely low as well. They do have trades, though. They do have trades. Girl gonna try to hit some heals. AC doing the same. This is stressful. This is a much closer then both teams want it to be. This is not a fair wipe, and the fact that this is taking so long might allow one of the Skyhook teams, or at least trial teams, to walk up on this. I don't like this.
The 1 HP from Girl was very, very scary. Does look like the other team did have 2 blue armors, so that was definitely a little helpful there. We're gonna get a full reset here, I think.
All right, we did get 2 in the scan with that. And they're walking up. I hear a res happening on Team Bag at the same time. I'm really nervous for this. I don't know if they're going to be able to get her back up. It looks like it was the start of a res. They didn't finish it. Baby Nikki, it did get back up, but she's down again. There is a catalyst wall down. This is a chaotic close fight, and it is taking way too long. I think it's going to be one of those fights where there's just no winners. AC's down.
AC getting stuck inside on the door. It's going to be Girl with the 1v3. Look how low everybody is. Everyone is 1 HP. Everyone is 1 HP.
She might be able to. She might be able to. I've seen her do it before. I've seen her do it before.
Was that their seer? Yeah.
I've seen her do it before. All right, there is 1 player on Bag. 1 player. It is a 1v2. Girl reloading the wingman. She has a wingman and a mastiff.
It's gonna happen. It needs to happen right now. The team inside is healing up.
She did drop a shield swap right next to her, so she is prepared. And we're gonna try to go ahead and get a removal of the goop. Even though she wasn't taking any damage to that, she wants to make sure it's hers that's down. We did get a good shot there. We have the shield. We can swap immediately to 1 player down. 1 more to go. Don't want to use up all your ammo at all on this.
Definitely winnable.
I'm not hearing any footsteps at all. I do not know where the last one is, but she's going to take the roof height. And this is just... I'm clenched. I can't even sit down right now.
Big question, where's the third party? I'm wondering. And we have another armor swap here. So this is going to be another armor swap potential. I don't think they got a res. So it's a 1v1. And,
you see how she's preparing for the fight and dropping these shields. This is the best thing you could possibly do. It allows you, even though you're 1 player, to play as if you were more than 1.
We're going in.
Okay, here we go.
We're going in.
Looking to grab, a PK versus a Havocs. PK really is the only gun that you want in this instance here.
PK versus Mastiff here.
Well, no, PK. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, PK and Havoc. Okay, this is the Andrew. You take over. I can't. My heart can't.
No, we're good here. It's going to be a really close fight. I think both players have about equal amount of health. And, I mean, I'm just waiting for the third party at this point. This fight has been going on for so long. We're going, and Girl takes a massive shot. Going to get the armor swap that's just sitting there. And takes another big shot. They're both 1.
Oh, and Bag goes down.
Gosh.
Look at her health.
1.
Look at her health right there.
P.
OWA taking out Bag. And like I said, I saw in the Discord, they were not happy about being contested. They were not happy about it. But in the scrims that we hosted, Bag did play, and they did practice getting contested in that area. And they lost the first 50-50, and then they ended up winning the next 2. So Bag, while they are an extremely popular team, big names on that team, and with lots of competitive experience, even pro league ALGS experience out of Girl, I think that we'll see a solid change up and maybe a swaps in the contest next game. But
let's see here. That was I mean, I gotta say, that was a really fun start to the game, at least. Really fun start to the game. Typically, at this point, we're just trying to make stuff up to talk about. So that was at least a really cool start. They'll be fine. I imagine they'll still get a couple huge games that'll bring them back, but not the way Team Bag wanted to start. And I bet Girl's fuming after that one.
We have a problem. There they are.
Sheesh. Double shotgun, peak standoff on the corner. Catalyst worked out really well for Girl there. Was able to hold that balcony for so long.
Yeah.
Catalyst versus Seer. Man.
I'm not sure if the zone's pulling all the way over here. It doesn't look like it is, but this is a good spot where they can at least craft up a bit. Attitude, you can see they have 1 player holding the sniper tower, just looking, keeping the head on a swivel. Sierra holding this side as the third is crafting up.
What do you think the zone's pulling here?
It looks like it's going towards Fragment a little bit more, I think.
Yeah, and this is just good positioning. All the teams at this point are trying to size each other up, also crafting, making some batteries, crafting up the armor a little bit. This is Team Cuties, another one that's going to be potential to win this whole thing. And yeah, they're moving into Harvester here, and it does sound like some footsteps are up ahead, so Seer is getting the fingertips into the fight here. We're moving up pretty cautiously. And whoever was here might be backing off or laying really still here. Yeah, I think they are pushing this team down into that snake. Yeah, and they're off the scene. They're going over to No Name near Lava Siphon. So Cuties does claim the whole harvester. And it is not in zone by any means. It looks like they're just going to be prowling the edge. And guys, check it out. I kind of assumed Cuties would be running an aggressive comp, and they were running the Horizon Bang Seer. So Cuties looking for some KP. Not interested in camping in zones. So
oh, this is not looking good for Lust. Scarlet down. Gwen and Renee already without a shield. Trying to lay low. We do have the Digi, though, so this is going to make their Bang player on the enemy team kind of obsolete. Great 83 damage, even though you're on low ground, and just Renee finishing that up, taking out Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and that was pretty good fight for them. They had one player knocked on their team, but everybody else was pretty sturdy, so nice fight out of Lust here. 2 squads eliminated, and round 2 with a minute left before it starts to close. Does look like it's pulling up towards Geyser. So it could be that zone. Either it pulls the Geyser or it's going to be the one out in the field near No Name in Fragment. So pretty interesting zone here. And yeah, this team definitely comfortable with just sitting on the edge here. They know that they're not going to be able to get the God spot at this point. It's a little bit too late. So they're just going to loot up and probably look for another fight on the edge.
Okay. Lust with triple purples. They don't have too far to go, but like you mentioned, 3 kills already to their name. That is a solid start. Oh, here we go with the map. Everything looks good. You can see teams rotating in, already kind of stacked on top of each other, and everyone is kind of playing zone a bit. You can see there's one team way out inside of staging still. That might be OWA. I'm not sure if that's OWA. You know, sometimes when you take a fight early, you have to... Takes you a while. You know, that fight took so long. It felt like 10 minutes, that 1v1 at the end there. Yeah. But 3 teams still on the Geyser side. We might end up seeing a fight right down there. But right now, where you want to be is on this side of the map, a little bit further north. And I'm really happy. This is one of the end zones, Andrew, that I was asking for out of my 3-item wish list. This might be a similar zone to what we had yesterday in the lower bracket broadcast.
And everybody on the edge right now, playing cautious, using their ranged weapons to charge their armors up a bit. No one's really interested in pushing a really aggressive fight at this point. There's so many teams alive with 18 squads up that if you did get too aggressive, you're just going to get third-partied. The map has become very small here now that Zone 2 is about to be fully closed.
All right, how many teams are shooting at GMA right now? It seems like it's 3 different teams. Okay, we have Gang now taking the high ground, and that was a really good call on that Valk ult. And you can see Favorite trying to get a couple of shots. No turbo on that weapon, though, so that thing takes a hot minute to rank up. And look at the cluster of names right over there. You know, there's 3 buildings in that immediate area, so that is a space where you easily could have 4 teams coexisting, maybe even 5 if one's on a roof. But GMA going through it right now as they've already lost their Seer.
Yeah, and this was due to them flying in. This happens sometimes when you Valk ult into a super contested area. One player getting knocked and getting the reset because there are too many teams around to really have a full brawl here. So everyone's just going to lay low. We're throwing the ult down just in case, getting a little nervous about the footsteps around.
Yeah.
Making sure that we get a full reset as they pull the Phoenix kit.
I like that. I mean, I do hear a lot of stomping. That does make me incredibly nervous. But
better safe than sorry.
Oh, is that too big? I feel like that ult is way too large.
It's pretty enormous, along with all 50 other abilities of Seer.
In 3 of those buildings are fully inside of that ult. Do we need to have footstep scans on that many buildings?
You know, this is what it is at the moment, and we are moving, guys. The zone has pulled way out to the east side towards the No Name. So all these teams in these buildings going to start having to thin each other out if they want to move in together here. You can't run in with 7 teams coming from Fragment.
Absolutely decimating the player right in front with that R99. Hardly missing a shot, and I do hear another Valk ult somewhere in the distance. GMA doing a good job of surviving. Looks like they want to try to find, and all of these teams that are in these buildings have to move.
It's that awkward moment, too, when there were 5 teams in those buildings. The zone pulls off, so you know you have to move. And so it's all of a sudden the coexisting is over. Now we need to kill each other because we definitely all can't move in together. Any alliances or friendships that were made, all bets are off. And this zone's going to be pretty hard for 18 squads to live in. With 20 seconds left on the zone. Zone 3 is about to close in 20 seconds. Yeah, that's the one that you don't want to be in. That one is unlivable. So, yeah, you can see the anxious movement here. What do we do? Where are we going? Are we going to Valcald? I hear bombs. Do we push? These are big decisions here. And those decisions are going to make or break the entire game. Gang moving up. Somehow, with free space, moving for this trailer. Trailer is open. That's huge. So that'll be an easy move for Gang.
Okay, we do have a couple of teams right over here on the edge. As you can see, this is another spot where you don't really want to be right now. No, and this is the Cuties. Isn't this? Yeah, I think this is Cuties
yeah, they're
fighting.
Looking for some KP. This is in Geyser, and this part of the zone is not even in. They're getting gate kept by Luminosity. So Luminosity is going to easily clean up both teams probably right here. They have no clue. And Renee goes down. I think Cuties dies here. They were counting on a 3v3 over here in Geyser, but Luminosity Red just creeping around on the edge. I did see a Valcall potentially in the back, so that could be life-saving for one of the teams.
Yeah.
Lust eliminated.
Lust going out right there.
Cuties on the
Lust already
backside.
had a couple of kills, so not too shabby, but you can still see with the diamonds moving, that means there are a few more players there. Giggle holding the angle, and Giggle does have a Prowler. Watch this Prowler sing. Watch what Giggle can do with this weapon. One of the best Prowler players in the game.
Nice. And I like how just a body just drops from the ceiling.
I know. I wasn't expecting that. I don't think she was either.
4 teams way out of zone here on the very edge of Geyser. Luckily, there's a sliver of space here. Impact eliminated there, one of the teams. It does look like Cutie's still alive. You can see Milani in the kill feed tearing it up out there. They're fighting off this wall. Dream is another team in the mix here, fighting against Cuties, and then we have Luminosity inside. So I think Cuties must be over on near that door.
I don't know about this, Andrew. 1 minute. They have to go here, and look at their team comp. No Valk in sight. They're going to look at this. I think they're opting to try to see if they can snake around the zone. They're thinking about it, and we're going to do a portal here. I don't know if that portal might have been started even a foot or two too early, but we do have. This is a really, really good phase and portal. Still taking zone damage here. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. And they're going to make it in. And the mini map in the top left, you can see there's no one sitting up here for the time being. Solid rotate out of Dream. And you know what? Forget me. Mia, if you feel better on a Wraith, by all means, what I just witnessed, you continue to play Wraith. Forget about Valk.
Wow. Hot take there. Oh, and now we have a Mission Impossible. Oh, but we did get through, so we're good. LG... yeah, we're going to be stuck in this tunnel, and there probably is going to be a team set up at the doorway over here. I would imagine with 14 squads up. Yeah, the Watson. And they seem to be able to maybe get through there. Dream trying to push through. This was a team that we just saw Wraith portal around the backside, and they're trying to push over to No Name. Does look like about 3 teams are stacked up over at that building with the garage. Slide down the hill.
That was a really amazing rotate that Dream had. They must be feeling pretty good about that now. Their journey does not end here. They still are not safe. They have to go a little bit further, and I'm surprised that they're able to just stand out there, stand still in the open like that. That was a little risky. But I don't know what's going on here. Looks like that Seer is just like, I don't want any of this. Get me out of the smoke. Walls are down. People are running in, taking zone damage. Luminosity has yet another good, juicy gatekeep. Now, this is Luminosity Red.
Yeah, teams running in 3 by 3, just all running together like a pack of wildebeest. And we are trying to get down the hill. Does look like Luminosity going to go for some kills over on the side here. Try to make some space. And they do find the space. Aftermath going out. Nice shots out of Dopey. And we're going to get a full reset. And this is a really good rock. It's on high ground.
Yeah.
And, yeah, they're going to have some breathing room here.
See Lulu up in the kill feed as well, getting some kills. This is the girls. The girls down to 2 players right now. Still trying to survive. After dark with a bit of a reset. They got their catalyst back up, so they're all 3 alive in what we call the Dorito building. That wall there, though, that wall is kind of tricky. Look at how the goop's placed. Did you see that? No one can even drop down and just mess with them at all. While there was one player behind that knockdown shield, there are a lot of little cheeky angles. As you can see here, they are spraying, wanting to go back up to height and inside because they did not realize that was 2 teams they were fighting. After Dark looking to get safe, heal up inside before they have to move yet again.
A lot of nooks and crannies around these buildings. It seemed like every little spot was taken by a team, and we're still fighting out here with the catalyst walls. We got goop all over the place. We're just shooting. Great time to have a digi. There's so much visual clutter right now. And this fence is shootable. You can shoot right through it, so they have to be careful. Chris Epp gonna probably go try to pull a bat. We are surrounded by spiky black death.
All right, not 8 squads, left as Attitude does get eliminated as well. After Dark, absolutely frying, seared down extremely low, but grabs the shield swap and is able to rotate in.
Nice.
As the zone is closing, we're going to see a lot more teams eliminated.
Wow.
TSM going down in the kill feed.
Yeah, and they needed to make that space so that they could pull up the hill. You can't have 3 teams running up this hill together.
I like that check Milani just did of just shooting in a straight horizontal line to see if there's anyone behind there. You know, once you see a shot that sticks, then kind of keep spraying in that direction.
I still have no idea how Cuties got out of the geyser area. I thought they were being kept hard by Luminosity.
Don't know how they got out either. I'm going to be completely honest with you. All right, we do have a couple of Arcstar kills in the kill feed. Cuties, all 3 players alive, taking After Dark out. After Dark was doing such a good job surviving in the donut building, but Val doing what she does, and that's just killing everyone that is in front of her.
You get 90 damage. You get 90 damage. Everyone just gets one pump from that Nemesis in Val's hands is just really unacceptable.
But it's like a shotgun. It's a shotgun and an AR at the same time.
All right, we're down to 3 squads, and so this is going to be a 3v3v3. Pretty even here as everyone is yoinking the loots.
Okay, we do have Gang and Cuties pretty close together. Gang has a Loba, so they're able to capitalize on grenades. Most likely, that's what you prioritize late game. A shield swap if you can drop one, and or grenades. That's going to be so important in your fight and allow you to play as if you had one more player.
You can see Cuties putting pressure on LG. The goal here is to try to get one of the teams to push into the other.
Exactly.
You're trying to smush, you're trying to push, you're trying to make space for your own team. Cuties pushing up and putting lots of pressure on LG. They're hoping that the other team starts attacking them in the back. And we're about to see if that's going to work out for them. Now they're going to go back to the left and take a look at the other team. They don't have a catalyst.
If you are just tuning in to this is the final fight in game 1. Right here, right now. 3 squads left. It's all going to come down to these next couple of fights. Luminosity trying to grab some high ground. They're swinging right now. Luminosity Red going through it. 1 player down, 2 players down. Cuties also down a player. Gang is the only team with all players up as LG Red goes out.
Gang just let the 2 teams kind of jump into each other, and Gang's just going to come in here and clean up the last few players here.
Don't know, though. I wouldn't count out this team. This team is incredibly strong. As you can see, Favorite might end up going down here. And she does. She does go down, but Gang come out victorious, and they are your winners of game 1. And look at Loba doing those tricks.
Gang played that really well. They literally just set back and let the other 2 teams kind of pick themselves apart. I think Cuties made a good attempt at pushing LG, but then LG just kind of pushed them right back. So
okay,
great end game there from Gang.
Solid gameplay. Again, huge congratulations to Gang, Cuties, and Luminosity for all placing top 3 in that game 1. Now, top 10 is all that matters. Top 10 is all that matters, but it matters a lot because top 10 are going to have a guaranteed spot in the finals. But let's take a look at some of the hype moments. And without a doubt, we're going to go to this very first fight that we saw. It was OWA versus Team Bag. This fight had me clenched for 5 minutes. I know.
44. If it was a 50, they win.
I know. Or yeah, 66. Sometimes your Mastiff goes 66. That was such a close fight. Andrew's still shook from that fight. After Dark did a great job. Capitalized on a couple of kills here, but did end up going out. I think they still have I think they finished with the top
And
5.
look at here. You could see Gang just holding that high ground corner.
Yes.
And just letting Cuties and LG just push into each other.
Yep.
And that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Gang
Yeah.
getting a really nice dub there at the end.
Yeah. Well, hello, guys. Welcome back. We're His and Hers Live, and we're going to be your casters for tonight. You just watched game 1. If you missed it, you missed a lot of high, intense action. But don't worry, we have 5 more games coming at you. We also have a giveaway coming up really soon, so stay tuned because we have a lot of giveaways. We do. Not yet, but let's take a look at the scores first. How did the players score in game 1? And no doubt about it, Gang on top with 24 points, Cuties with 18, Luminosity Red with 12, After Dark tied with them with 12, but Luminosity did have a higher finish, so that's why they're in third. And OWA rounding out your top 5. This is just game 1. So plenty of opportunity for Heffa's Impact, Hall of Fame, Smiley, Aftermath, Vexed. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more. Now, even though Andrew Bag was the first team eliminated.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting.
Right? I think they were.
Yeah, but they got 2 kills.
They did get 2 kills.
Wait, did they? I don't think.
Yes,
Oh, they
Girl
did.
had thirsted them. Yes, she did.
They did. Interesting.
She did get
so
2.
guys, you can see, I mean, the placement points don't start until a little bit later into the round. So even though, Team Bag's still in 13th
And I will
place.
say, I don't know if the score sheet shows for the tiebreakers. It might just be a different order.
Sure.
Because technically, I do think maybe Vex or Attitude might be higher placed, but I'm not sure. But that was a really great game and good to see, even though they were one of the first teams eliminated, that they were, kind of in the middle of the leaderboard.
Good to know. We're gonna have a really, really exciting start to the next 2 games as well.
You don't think they're gonna change their drop spot, do you?
Nah.
Really?
No. They're
In a 100K tourney, I would just pick Landslide even if I had to.
Team Bag feels 1,000% confident that they're gonna win the next engagement. So
I don't know. That makes
there's
me a little
0%
nervous.
chance they're gonna lose.
That makes me a little nervous. I do want to take a moment to say thank you to some of our sponsors that we have. Thank you so much to Streamlabs. If you're looking to take your content to the next level, make sure you guys check out Streamlabs. They have everything that you need to live stream, record, edit, share, and even monetize your content. They have a ton of free tools, but if you want to take it to the next level, definitely check out Streamlabs Ultra for some extra premium features, and you can type !Streamlabs in chat to learn more.
Nah.
And it is time for the first giveaway, I believe. Logitech giveaway, the very first one. Andrew, what are we giving away?
Well, today we are giving away various things, including mice, keyboards, headsets, and cameras. So !Logitech to enter in the chat.
I think this first one is
Get
for...
it locked in.
This first one, I believe, is for the Aurora G735 wireless headset. So, you can put your music on, do your gaming, and just dance around the room all at the same time.
A nice, fresh headset.
No wires, no problems.
Everybody could use a fresh headset. Big
Okay.
shout out to Logitech.
So, you do need to type !Logitech. !Logitech if you want to win this giveaway. Go ahead and do it. !Logitech.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, but like you were asking, I don't think that they're going to land anywhere else, Chuka. I think they're 100% confident they're going to win this next fight. The Bag going in 0-1 in the contest, but
I don't know. It's just, Andrew, with a 50-50, it doesn't always play out necessarily of skill.
Always.
It doesn't.
Always
No,
skill.
it doesn't. What if you land on a PK purple bolt blue shield and someone else gets a P20?
Skill issue.
Okay.
Yep. We'll see. We'll be seeing some good 50-50s on the start. And that fight took forever. Guys. Let's take a quick look at the upper bracket, see what's going on here. Does look like, yeah. So this is the scores overall right now for you guys. Gang is in first place, getting the victory there. Cuties, that's a team that we highlighted earlier. We expect them to get top 10 today. Cuties has been doing really, really well. They're in second place right now. Definitely not surprising. We did have Luminosity Red with the 12 points coming in third there. After Dark, OWA, Predators, Girls, TSM, Mommy, and GMA rounding out the top 10 right now.
Yeah. All right, and we do have a highlight for a team for this next game we want to make sure we keep an extra close eye on. And I know we're going to watch them a bit because they're probably fighting right off drop again. It is going to be none other than Team Bag. That's TSM Girl, AC, and NRG Baby Nikki. This is the team that we both picked to play exceptionally well tonight. And we couldn't have been any more wrong than with the first game. But you know what? The same thing happened in the scrims earlier this week. They had a really bad game one, and then they figured it out for the next 5 games, and they had a very strong finish.
Yep. We're going to be keeping a close eye on them. I'm assuming they're going to crank it up a few games and definitely make it into the top 10 at least. And yeah, just really exciting team here. We all know Girl's been competing for years now in Apex and is just an absolute light in the community. AC, Baby Nikki, both extremely high-level content creators, rank grinders, have been in the game since the inception, and just really exciting players all around as well.
Okay. All right, we will announce the giveaway winners throughout the broadcast, as well as when we have additional giveaways. We do have a bunch of giveaways, thanks to our friends over at Logitech, we'll be doing throughout this entire broadcast. But right now, we're going to go ahead and get Game 2 started in just a little bit. We do have 2 more games on World's Edge, and then we're going to do 3 games on Storm Point. And then the finals in June, we are going to be utilizing something that I have never experienced before, and it is going to be a match point style tournament. So I need to make sure I am just mentally and physically prepared for a match point tournament. I'm hoping, Andrew, we might see 8, 9, 10, 11 games.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm all about it.
It can happen. It absolutely can happen.
I'm all about it. No, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, the rest of the games today as well should be super exciting. So we're about to get into game number 2. And we're going to see this really spicy 50-50 on drop. Looking forward to Juga. How did they not get third partied is one of my questions.
I have no idea. Some of it could be that so much of it was there weren't gunshots. Like, they weren't shooting nonstop.
Okay.
And when they were shooting, it was just shotguns.
Okay.
So I think...
It wasn't too rowdy.
No, it wasn't. It was a lot of just kind of rotating. It was just like a game of chess more than it was a gunfight for a while. It was just figuring out, grabbing the shields, dropping the shields down. Like, it was that's what was happening. I think it's because it was only 2 people alive. It wasn't that loud of a fight.
Yeah.
So...
Okay.
Also, it was outside a zone. No one needed to rotate out to that west side. So
True.
that can help too.
I'm very, very surprised that the team server from Skyhook didn't swing over.
I'm surprised they didn't too. I'm happy or Countdown even.
True.
Okay, so this game, I know I'm going to go with the team that we have highlighted. I do think Team Bag's going to have some redemption, and I think they're going to have a big game. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume Cutie's gonna keep doing really well. We've seen Cutie's doing so well the entire tourney so far. I see TSM Janie on the way down right now as well. Janie definitely could drop a 20 kill game at any moment as well. So be keeping a close eye on that. The dropship is coming from the far side, so we are not gonna get our 50-50 for a minute as we have to fly all the way over the map in order to get near the trials. That's where we want to be.
Okay, so beautiful, so peaceful at the start. It's like, and here we go with our highlighted team. Team Bag, Baby Nikki, AC, and Girl.
Confidence through the roof. Even getting smacked in the face. Look
at the outfit, Andrew. Like, what do you expect? I mean, Seer is wearing the little shorty shorts. Okay, OWA did win the contest last time, so double white shields.
Duka, they're gonna get most of the loot. OWA, I think, is getting much more loot here. Bag kind of getting no, AC trying to push down underneath, and OWA staying super tight right now. Really smart. They are like restacking it hard as they move around. Girl's gonna be coming in with a flatline right now, trying to do some damage, and gets a knock. Absolutely brutal push from Girl. Taking no prisoners.
She's not happy about it. She's going for the thirst too, keeps locking the door, so she has control. She knows when that door's open. That is up to her. And they're listening here. It's really hard to hear vertical audio in this game. Seer cancel on the res, and they are going to go ahead. Oh, that
getting
angle!
The thirst.
That angle out of Cutie was so strong, so smart.
getting the third. So we're going to have a 2v2. It does look like Girl and Baby Nikki. Did I say purple armors?
I don't know.
Huge out of them. Dude, did you see how Girl swung around and just said, no, I'm not losing this fight? They did get the res already.
They rezzed right in front of them. Oh no!
So Baby Nikki does have purple armor.
I think the OWA only has one gun for the 2 players that are there. Only one gun. Both teams are sitting pretty with 1 point each, as they have had a thirst. But Team Bag has had the opportunity to reset. AC's back, and look at their shields.
This is a scrappy fight. This is gonna be another 45-minute fight out of these 2 teams.
Well, they might get thirded on this one because this is where the zone. I mean, this is in next zone, so people will be wanting to look this general direction. With 2 teams north of them, 1 team in Lava Fisher making their way right towards them. This could be bad for OWA.
No, look at Girl. The Bag is going for blood.
Are they rotating?
No, they're gonna land on them.
No, they're landing in between 2 teams. I don't like this. I don't think they're purposely landing on them.
They're landing on them.
I think they wanted to take that building.
No.
You know, a lot of these zones do pull right there, and they're not done fighting. Do they think this is the same team?
This is the same team. This is OWA. They're chasing duo.
No.
100p.
Okay, you might be right.
Team Bag, we are not done. We have not made a treaty here. This is not a friendly situation. We're chasing you across the whole map. We'll chase you into Olympus if we need to.
AC is leading the charge, and I don't blame her. AC was the one that got downed and thirsted, so she definitely has some redemption she needs to get here. She's not happy about it. She has revenge. She's looking for it. Let's see if it gets satisfied.
We might see shooting of boxes here.
Oh, we might.
We might see.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Nikki down, but OWA eliminated. And let's see.
Okay.
Let's see as we do end up getting. Once we get the Seer back.
Wow.
Healed up. And no BM out of these players, Andrew.
Retribution.
No BM out of them.
The tribe has spoken, dude.
Yeah, no BM out of them. That was a chase. You know, that was a nice chase. They wanted all 3 of those points, and they did get them right there.
Well, another exciting start to the game, and it does look like Team Bag, they're going to go up, loot a little mod. Maybe they can hit the dance party, do a little hot tub action. Probably hot tub relaxing would be my next step for that team.
Okay. And let's take a look at Vex. Vex just recognized that they did get scanned by a beacon. Your map does tell you when you get scanned, so that way you know exactly. It is a little bit of a risk to hit that. Now, I think the reward is far greater than the risk when you do get that scan. It is worth it because you get to see where everyone is on the map and what is the safest way to rotate. Popping the smoke, walking up here, and this might be a fight that they want to take.
Yeah, interesting comp too. They're running the horizon, looking for some aggression.
Yeah, well, attitude getting extremely low there, having to hit a Phoenix kit. I don't blame them.
Vex taking the height with the horizon. They're pushing the team that was here well off, and yeah, they're in a nice little nook right now, waiting for the next team to pull up.
Yep. I like that. Locking the doors, leaving one open for the teammates.
And do we think this is going to be...
This might be the zone that they're thinking of.
Is this God spot?
Holding that building so they have somewhere extremely safe if they need to fall back to, but having the high ground of that rock right behind her is huge. And you can see we call this building Grandma's building. There's a lot of buildings we call Grandma's building. I don't know why. Who can take credit in the Apex community for calling this Grandma's house? Why is it Grandma's house?
It's just very cozy, very convenient.
Smells like cookies.
Probably there's a little kitchen in there, probably with
with fresh baked.
Yeah, there's like normally like a little kitchen with
cookies.
Like spaghetti or something.
Okay. All right, and you know what? Let's forget about the peaceful Grandma's house and go and watch Val as she hits 90s, 50s.
Val just re-peaks
This
forever.
is TSM. TSM had not the best game 1, so this is not looking good for them as 2 players do look like they're down.
Do you see Val re-peaking with 5 HP?
Wait, does she ever have 5 HP?
I mean, she did.
I don't think she ever has 5 HP.
Well, she did, and she just kept peaking like
More
she
like
was full
500.
health.
Nah.
Yeah,
right. Ava did make it out.
The confidence is just beyond understanding.
Mm-hmm. Ava made it out. She's okay for right now, but there are definitely some Seer teams that are not that far away from her. So no support legend on the team. So that means if she wants her teammates back, she's going to have to grab those banners.
Lust going to pull in here, and we are going to be fighting Cuties. Cuties was trying Milani down on Cuties. So
yeah, and Thurston. So
it is going to be
out.
a 3v2 as the duo on Cuties is probably well off the scene at this point. And yeah, they're all the way over to the tunnel heading towards Landslide.
Yeah. All right, same thing with them. If they want to get Milani back, they have to go actually grab her banner, run all the way back to her box.
Probably, maybe just not going to do that and just go for zone.
All right, and we will announce the giveaway 1 winner right after this game, and we will even get another giveaway. So make sure you guys tune in. You have to be watching on the Galaxy Racer NA broadcast to enter each and every giveaway, but I know who the winner is, and I will announce it at the end of this game. All right, Impact taking height here. I love this glitch. No, observers, go back to the little glitch. It always reminds me if someone's doing a tap dance. It's, I don't know why, but it makes me laugh. No, you did the right thing by going off that person. But sometimes someone gets stuck in a perpetual slide, and I imagine that they're like one of those river dancers where their upper body's really straight because you don't see them moving, and it's just their legs going crazy.
Nice. I like the visual on that.
Fun fact, Andrew can actually river dance.
True.
Maybe I'll have him show it on the broadcast at some point. Maybe we can
True.
We can bribe him with it.
As once I was a wee lad, and that was like my main sport. We traveled all across Scotland, and we traveled. It was amazing. Really cool childhood.
Okay, Impact trying to rotate in. They might try to take the high ground of the sniper tower. That's not a bad spot to hold, but especially with the Watson, you can kind of hold wherever you want with the Watson. Once they get that pylon down, a couple of fences for visual clutter, then they will be safe from a lot. But
you know, Judy, why don't you tell them what you did when you were younger? I'll just tell them for you. Judy was a mermaid. Her whole family was mermaids, and they went to different aquariums across the U.S. and they would do like mermaid reenactments in like with the wildlife in the like aquarium and stuff. It's pretty cool. Like,
it's very hard training. It is. The tails are extremely heavy. All right, gang, rotating in, guys. Let's take a look at the team with the most points right now in the lobby. That is Gang. They had an amazing game 1, playing this game 2 here for zone, and oh no, Kathleen kind of getting called out. Lust is still hunting down Cuties. One by one, they're hunting them down.
Well, like we said, Cuties had a pretty huge first game, so Bag really needed Cuties to have not a huge game here.
And here's
Bag
a
might be catching
team
up.
we haven't seen much of tonight, and I'm excited to see them, but it is Clara, Kayla, and Lulu.
Nice. Yeah, that's
Smiley.
very high skill ceiling on this team.
Another extremely talented squad.
And they're just coexisting here. There's a team in the building. They're kind of on the outside of the building.
All right, GMA
We're
have
going
a
in.
team
Watson
in this
gen.
trailer that they want to push. 50 damage with that grenade. That is good. Avoiding the seer scan as well.
I would
Anita,
say.
yeah?
I would say in this trailer is the last place you want to be on Earth right now.
I don't know. I mean, they have the comp for it. Ooh, GMA kind of getting punished for that push. It is Bag that's in the trailer. Andrew, I have seen Girl hold down a trailer. I have seen, and look at them turning the tables around.
I think it was a third party.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it was a third party.
I don't know.
I don't know. Grenades are just
Oh,
brutal.
Nikki gets knocked. Nikki does end up going down there.
I mean, these trailers to me are kind of just death tombs.
But with a catalyst, you can hold it down.
Yeah, but Scarlet has a freaking Digi. I think it's 2 teams as well. One team on one side of the trailer and one on the other. So, yeah, the Bag taking it from both sides as 2 different teams come up. And look at this. We're about to throw alts inside. This is this game going from bad to worse here. The Bag, and they are just getting pressured beyond I'm not sure they're going to be able to withstand much more.
Oh, Scarlet with the massive R99 clip there. Gwen trying to clean up what Scarlet started, but girl keeps... Those doors are being reinforced faster than you can imagine. As soon as the door gets broken, it's reinforced again.
The bag at this point needs a third party to save them.
They do. They do. And it sounds like maybe there is one because Renee's making a portal and it's Impact.
It is the third party.
Impact is
saviors.
here to save the day. I think they're going to get a thirst on only one of the players. Someone else that was not there did get
Impact
captured.
now going to go ahead and take a look at the bag.
No, take the portal.
The bag has no escape. The third party has saved them momentarily, but the bag was eliminated.
Andrew, look at how many teams are alive. There's no way Bag just got eliminated, and there's 18 teams alive, so they got out in 19th place.
Huge Wraith portal from the initial team there. The Wraith portal did get them out. Impact didn't chase the Wraith portal and decided just to take their aggression out on Bag, who was just limping and bleeding in the trailer.
I mean, that was 100% the right call out of Impact. Impact did play that perfectly. That, you know, you can still mess up a third party. Third party, you definitely have the upper advantage, but you can still mess it up when you have such talented teams in the lobby. And we're down to 17 squads right now.
You know,
taking a look at Hall of Fame.
Bag almost played that perfectly because, you know, they're in a losing spot in that trailer.
Yeah.
But if you can hold off long enough, if you can withstand the pressure for long enough, a third party can sometimes come save the day.
Okay, Samurai showing us that you don't even need to aim down it with your gun.
That was not a friendly grenade. We were hoping it was.
I think she thought that the wall was going to save her a little bit.
I think for a second she was like, oh, this must be my own teammate's grenade. Nope, I went flying back like a rag doll.
Hall of Fame looking for the team that they just started to push, and I think having a little bit of trouble trying to find them. There we go, waiting for the scan. Found the last two players. And, oh, this is Favorite that they're fighting right now. This is the winning team from game one. This is Gang down as a duo, getting chased by Hall of Fame. Favorite taking zone damage. She's got to beat the zone. She's got to get in. One player left on Gang, and they're out. After Dark also going out right before them.
Wow, look at the HP. I think we just die here. Yeah.
Luminosity. Yeah, Luminosity right around the corner. Ducks.
Really nice play there. I mean, that's the name of the game, guys. If you can be the third party, you will win the game. If you can be the team that's not actually fighting, and if you can be the team that just comes and cleans up, that is the best case scenario.
Okay. They did throw the Seer down, but they're safe for right now. They're completely safe.
Cleanup crew.
The cleanup crew, LG. LG sitting pretty, though. LG had a great game one. Looks like Dream just... Oh, we have a big cluster fight. Dream eliminated and Predators both out. All right, yeah. Vexed on high ground. Looking down, being a little cautious here. They don't have a Loba on their team, so this is an enemy Loba ult, but Luminosity Red walking through the tunnel. They think there might be a team in front of them.
The fingertips of death.
The fingertips. We do hear shots. They know there's a team on. They're pinging the sniper tower.
Team Smiley. Is that what we're calling him?
Yeah, Smiley.
Yeah, Smiley. We're still on the roof here, coexisting in the building. The zone does pull off here, so... Trying to figure out what we're going to do. Are we going to attack that team on the side there? Or are we going to go ahead and try to make it a zone? Or are we going to push in slow?
I don't know.
And they have a team that's kind of already gatekeeping them there. That's holding that strategic position in the tunnel. So Team Smiley here. Hard decisions to make here. Valkyrie's not going to save you here. There's nowhere to fly.
I mean, they do have ult. I mean, I don't know what they can do at this point. But, Andrew... What do you think about Clara playing Rampart?
Rampart is, you know, situationally extremely good. So it just depends on... This is an open zone for Rampart. This is really good. This
could be a fight, a push that Luminosity Red takes that might turn around and backfire. Isn't there another team behind Smiley still?
Look at these walls.
This wall's not going to help at all when that team's up on high ground.
Well, Luminosity
Red are winning this fight, no doubt.
When they hear this red start, they're going to W key, and here we go. That's a nice beam there out of the R9 with Dopey. Dopey misses 0 bullets. Yeah. We're going to keep swinging around. It's going to be a 3v2. Luminosity Red definitely wants to clean this up so they can make some space on the backside, and the zone is closing. So Lulu getting some nice shots in here.
Oh my gosh,
that's another
Lulu,
team
nice
on the
shots.
backside. So it's going to be Lulu and Clara. They're going to have to move in right now. This is zone closing.
Oh, they're
this
just
is a very
dead.
painful
They're all
zone.
dead right here. Clara, did she get in front?
No, and Luminosity
No,
Red also paying the
Smiley
price.
eliminated. That's what I'm saying. This is a fight that I think surely is going to backfire for them. And the fact that nobody is pushing them. All right, Lust might. Lust might punish them for this push.
Lust might. Yeah, and Team Smiley, they're going to be pretty frustrated there. They're probably going to think that Luminosity's throwing a bit by holding them for so long.
Oh my gosh, Renee just getting deleted. I told you guys, watch out for Giggle and that Prowler. I mean, you don't even hear the gunshots. You're dead before you hear the first shots, but Lust did have the advantage there, and it paid off. Luminosity Red, like I said, I just mentioned that. I don't think that push is worth it for them. Going out of their way to take Smiley out was not worth it because they weren't even in zone. So they'll go back and rethink that push.
Nice shots overall here. I think we might have a 1v1. She is Banks. Last one, I'm going to pull a battery here, sitting behind the knockdown shield.
No, it looks like two up on Heffa's, Andrew.
Yeah, I think yes needs to go ahead and schmoove down unless Cereza is going to be very confident here with the 1v1, and we're just going to drop.
Oh.
That's 2 knockdown shields. It's going to be some good cover for a minute.
Yeah.
It's like Yesinia gonna hold the high ground to potentially block any potential third parties. Can we pull the res? She is Banks can't really hear much with all of that.
The knockdown shields even make sure. Oh, you called it.
New team in the back.
It's Lust. Lust is the cleanup crew this game. Lust is just cleaning up the lobby. They are at the right place at the right time, and this could be a ton of points for them. Look at the amount of kills, Andrew. 3 and 7 assists.
Cleanup crew. That's what we
Cleanup
want to be.
crew,
We don't want to
exactly.
be the ego 3v3 team.
No, we don't want to. This is just,
What? I thought that got a nerf on the thing.
Not for Scarlet. Not if you got that sticky icky aim, Andrew. Okay, good shots. Heffa's out, and we are going to. Why are we seeing? Why?
We're just running the whole map here. We're going for 20 kills this game. All of a sudden, this has turned into a kill race pub stomp.
Oh,
Ooh.
Gwen almost getting
Lust.
knocked.
Who?
There is
Where?
a very angry team right around the corner. It is GMA. They are just a duo. One of their teammates timed out, but we're down to the final 3 teams here. Scarlet precisely aiming that Nemesis at range, making them back up.
All right, I think I don't see how Lust really loses this. Triple reds here, and it's you're gonna be up against a duo and a solo. So this might be the solo.
Oh!
That's the solo. Now it's
That
gonna be a
was the girls.
3v2 here.
Okay, GMA versus Lust. GMA. Look, oh my, I can't even see what she was shooting. All right, Gwen grabbing ultimate height. Trying to avoid those bombs, but still ended up ticking to the bombs a little bit. And they did get an angle, but Horizon ult's going to go down here. Both players in that.
Nice knock. Nice
One
play with the
player
Horizon.
down. Renee walking on up, looking to swing. Get the last player out, and this is the cleanup crew.
Wow.
Lust takes game 2.
Wow. Yeah, did they have any direct 3v3s? I'm sure they did. They did.
I don't know, but they just were. It's one of those games where you just show up at the perfect time, and they absolutely did. So Renee, Gwen, Scarlet, congratulations on being our winners of game 2. GG Lust.
I feel like sometimes the game just goes that way when you're, it seems like they were just rolling up and just one tap, and this person who was in shambles rolling up on this shambles, like everything for them was just
Okay, I'm
clean.
glad we're revisiting this fight because I was kind of confused by how many teams were involved with it. I want to say there were 4 different teams.
Oh wait, they reset there.
They did.
They had that reset. They were the team that was fighting Bag in the trailer, so they didn't have the easiest game.
No, not at all. Not at all. There were some really good fights this game. All right, so we're 50-50 on the 50-50 of OWA and Team Bag on drop. Who's going to win the 50-50 on the 3rd and final game on World's Edge?
Very
I want to
confusing.
see in chat who you think's going to win the 50-50. You think it's going to be Bag? You think it's going to be OWA? You guys need to let me know.
Lust with a enormous 33 points. That's going to definitely put them into first place. And yeah, they just couldn't be stopped. it was pretty sketchy there for a moment. They were the team that was pushing the trailer. The team bag was in when they got third party. They Wraith portaled out, which I don't know if any other legend would have gotten them out of that situation.
Right. I know. That's a good point. So this is just the game 2 scores. These are not the overall scores, but you might think that that's 2 games combined with the number that you see next to Lust, but it's not. It's not. That is 33 points for Lust. Heffa's with 11, GMA with 11.
Get that team bag.
I know.
That's the team that we thought was going to just dominate.
I know. They won to win the 50-50 like they did, and to go out in 12th. I know that is not the place they want. They want more than a 4-point game.
Hey, you had to look at Cutie's not with many points there. Cutie's only 7 points. So, and who did we have win the first game? It was Gang with 0.
Yeah. So guys, this could go anyway. Now we're only 2 games down. We have 6 games coming at you tonight, but there's a lot that could change in the next couple of games. We only have 1 game left on World's Edge. And then we're gonna move over to Storm Point. But I do want to say, congratulations to Miss Flames. Miss Flames, you were the winner of our first Logitech giveaway. Congratulations. Let's go. I think the mods in chat will tell you what to do, how to claim that, but congratulations. And don't worry, if you didn't win, if you're anyone other than Miss Flames, you have an opportunity and a chance to win some of the other giveaways that we will be doing throughout the duration of tonight's tournament. So thank you to our partners over at Logitech for supplying the community and everyone that's watching this with these awesome giveaways. But we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back.
Hold on, no one told me my collar was messed up. Guys, we'll be right back. I need to.
That's what the break's for.
I need to get this wardrobe straight.
That's what the break's for. We'll be right back with game 3.
Fight.
We're going to be your casters for the entire 100,000 per Galaxy Apex Legends Open. We are so honored to be making history alongside Per Galaxy Racer. All right, and we do have another fight. We're going to just move just across the way. Luminosity Red just immediately wiping a team right there. For 1 gamer down. One of Nikki's throwing hands. Like I said, ammo's an issue. 1, 2, 3 punches connected. She's bobbing and weaving.
A 1v2.
She can do it.
Girl takes 2 out. It's going to be a 1v1. Girl gonna get the battery off. Girl's going to need to get a 1 mag in right here. Winnable. Girl gets the 1v3. A beautiful play.
I low-key need to go down a loop though. Yeah. I'm taking a nemesis.
Bang bombs. We have ult available if need be. They landed here and now they're getting. Whoa. Oh my gosh! With the clean PK knock, 1 player down. I'm trying. I got her! I got her! I got her!
Define galaxy?
A galaxy is a system of millions or billions of stars, gas and dust, held together by gravitational attraction.
Define Galaxy Racer.
Galaxy Racer creates. Galaxy Racer competes. Galaxy Racer goes fast. Galaxy Racer plays hard.
I'm freaking amazing. Like, today was just a good day.
Galaxy Racer does magic. Galaxy Racer delivers.
We'll give it go. McNamara pulls up, makes it 1-0.
Galaxy Racer cares.
Hi everyone, we partnered with Navix to give a very special gift.
We are
Galaxy Racer,
where worlds come together.
Hello everyone and welcome to the first Galaxy 10K Open Tournament presented by Galaxy Racer. No! Oh my goodness, it's a 1v1 situation. Absolutely demolishing the Valerians. This point has to get them for overtime number 2. They might fall early. Those also not. Oh my god. The best of 3, CLG Red versus Mystic Black, and oh my god, Farina sitting in the corner, spray and pray, gets herself a triple kill. They're not even going to spend too much. Lockdown is out. It's a bloodbath here. My goodness.
But KDO is bigger.
guys. Thank you so much for Her Galaxy as well for hosting this tournament. It's been a blast.
What's up, guys? It's Adley, and I am so excited and honored to be joining the Her Galaxy initiative. The content that I make is really diverse. Most people probably know us from our pranks. My husband and I prank each other a lot, so we do a lot of couples content. Now fast forward 4 years and we have over 15 million followers cross-platform. And that is the power of being yourself and putting yourself out there as a content creator. And I've never been on a platform like Twitch, but by joining their community, they're gonna hold my hand and expose me to some things in content creation that I haven't been exposed to. And that's the type of support that
Hello and welcome back. That was a much needed break after the super sweaty first 2 games that we had. I'm anxious to see how the scores stack overall, but if you're just tuning in, hi, we're His and Hers Live. Right next to me, I have my co-caster Andrew, and I am Juka, and we will be with you throughout the entire 100K for Galaxy Apex Legends Open.
Yeah, today, guys, we're watching the top 20 teams duke it out. We're looking for the top 10 teams that just go automatically through to the finals. Bottom 10 teams out of today going to have to duke it out to make it into the finals. So yeah, you really want to get top 10 today to secure those spots.
We couldn't be here tonight if it weren't for some amazing partners like Logitech. Logitech, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Logitech. Thank you to Streamlabs and Logitech for your help. We are going to be doing some Logitech giveaways. They're providing some awesome products for us to give away: mice, keyboards, headsets, and even cameras. During the broadcast, we're going to give you guys a heads up on how you can type !Logitech in chat for your chance to win one of these amazing products.
Nice.
And guess what? It is time. It is time for another giveaway. So make sure you type that in chat right now. I think what we're giving away right now is actually one of the cameras, the StreamCam Graphite. So !Logitech if you want to enter that.
Nice.
You have 5 minutes to enter. Now you need to be in the Galaxy Racer Twitch stream. You need to be in Galaxy Racer Twitch if you want to enter that. !Logitech for your chance to win our second giveaway.
Very cool. You know, anybody could use a nice, fresh, brand new stream cam.
Absolutely.
!Logitech. Why not?
Absolutely. And I will announce the winner of this giveaway after this next game, but we do have a couple more that we're going to be doing throughout this broadcast. Now, this is a 3-month-long series, just to give you a little idea if you're tuning in. This is the best of 6 games. The top 10 will move on to the grand finals in June. The top 10 tonight, not only will they move to grand finals, but they're going to be guaranteed in the money, because all 20 teams, top 20 for the finals, will walk away with something. A piece of the 100K. So let's take a look at the teams and the upper bracket scoring and standings after your first 2 games.
2 games in, does look like Lust with the 36 points. That was the winner of game 2. They accumulated 33 points in that second game. So from basically nothing to first place. Cuties in second place right now had a pretty good first game, had a pretty good second place. So a pretty good second game. So they're in second place right now. Gang, that was our winner of the first game, and they dropped down to third right now. Luminosity Red in fourth. GMA, the girls, Mommy, After Dark, Effa's and OWA right now top 10. And yeah, we're looking for some big games here. We have some very notable teams in the bottom 10 right now. They're looking for some points. We're looking to highlight a team right now for you guys.
All right, and the team that we are going to highlight for this game is none other than Lust. That is going to be Renee, Gwen, and Scarlet. We watched them dominate game number 2, so I think that is a really smart team to highlight for this game. So we'll keep a close eye on them and see if they can repeat what they did in game 2.
Yeah, and they showed some really good gameplay in that second one, especially they were running the Wraith. Not many Wraiths in this lobby, but
No.
Wraith was actually critical for them to stay alive. And yeah, they turned second game around into a banger. So they're in a good position to definitely get top 5 today. And top 10 is really all they need today. So really good game out of them.
Some really big teams in the bottom half of today's bracket. I am shocked to see some of the teams. None other than TSM in the bottom half of the bracket. really surprised to see them there. Smiley seeing them down there. Bag seeing them down there as well. You know, there's some big names, some notable names that, you know, just to be in this lobby, this is the top 20. Out of all of the teams that have played so far, this is the upper bracket that you're watching. So, you know, this is a very sweaty lobby. And that's why if you're in the bottom half of the bracket, your journey does not end here. You get to play again in June for a chance to fight against the top 10 from yesterday. But it's time for game 3. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Just like that, guys, we are on the ground, boots on the ground, and we're back into this 50-50. We are 1-1 in terms of who's winning this thing.
Juiced guns for AC. I know she is happy. AC has been an R99 enjoyer for a few seasons, so I am happy to see an R99 and a Mastiff in her hand. She feels comfortable and confident. I think we're going to see a big early fight out of AC.
Yeah, and this is a little bit better of a situation for Team Bag. In the second game, they were really short on loot. They pretty much only had one building to loot, so it's going to be a pretty even fight here as both teams kind of getting tight together here and preparing for battle.
Okay, I like this. So in the first 2 games, well, the first game especially, Andrew, you notice how they just landed on the same building.
Yeah.
And I see a little bit more preparation and hesitation. And AC getting called out a bit by a Havoc. Unfortunate, did end up getting that seer scan, so they did get a little bit of knowledge. But AC taking massive damage to that Havoc. And you know what? That's why I think the seer really does need to lead with the constant wall hand hack scans.
Wall hand hack everything scans. And we're going in here. Girl climbing to roof, trying to get the high ground, and we're going to start trapping them in here with the catalyst. Probably going to throw some goop on the yes, goop, and get the doors locked as well. So take control of the doors, get some goop down, and I think Team Bag is in an advantageous situation now that they have roof.
Well, Nikki is holding the angle here. She's going to be the anchor. She's holding the angle, most likely giving call-outs and comms of where exactly the heartbeats are. The seer scan does allow you, Seer's passive, to see exactly the heartbeats and location. They did try to block her off with smoke. I would say this would be the time where she probably wants to walk up and rejoin her team because you do not want to have a 3v2 situation.
What do you do here, Juga?
I'm just so happy that I'm casting and not playing because I would black out. Fully black out. Girl trying to go in and get some of this damage here. Not connecting really much of any damage, but going to lock the door instead.
Door control. This is what we're fighting over at the moment. All 3 players on the balcony and all 3 players on the second floor for the other team. So this could be a cheeky angle. I thought we were going to try to get that little window shot there, but we are looking for stairs.
Is going to try to get an angle here. You can see Nikki trying to drop down. They are. This is tough. They're not giving them. OWA is doing a great job of staying alive and not giving them a chance. But all of a sudden, Bangalore getting down to 1, and that is a huge shift in the tide.
Big damage, and it's going to be a little bit of a reset. Team Bag really wants to make something happen here as they did get huge damage. And we're throwing down the ult. It's going to be all business now.
She's going to try to split them off with the wall straight down the building.
The wall
and I like that. Oh, did it?
Big thermite.
Oh, no, they're cooking. They are cooking, and not in the good way. Girl down to about 10 health. Baby Nikki down to about 10 health, and she's landing in a thermite.
She dies. She dies.
She does.
Baby Nikki down to thermite.
OWA's looking really strong as they take out 2 players, and there's only
Baby
one
Nikki both down.
left.
Girl, last one. This in the third party we haven't seen.
Oh, it is Vex. Vex has not been playing well tonight at all, so I'm not surprised that they're coming over here to try to get a 3P out of this, and there might be no winners, OWA and Bag.
That's a free kill right there. Not so much.
Okay, 1 player left on OWA.
Wow. Okay, so 1 player on OWA, 1 player on Team Bag, and I don't know what kind of reset we're going to get here. If we're going to see 2 rats out of this, or if we're going to cycle back around for the banners. I
know, but you can look in the top right-hand side of your screen and see that we do still have 20 teams alive. That means every single team has at least 1 player that did come in here to try to get a cleanup.
The one thing that I noted there was great reserve on holding that thermite from OWA. That thermite...
Yeah,
they could have thrown it earlier. There was some weird stuff happening, but That was the perfect play on that thermite. It's probably the last grenade the team had.
Okay, another team that we've not seen much of is going to be TSM, as they just took out Impact. This is good. TSM not sitting high with points at all. They need to make a big game. This is their last chance to have a big game on World's Edge. Well, they're sitting now with 3 points. Janie taking all 3 of them with 363 damage. What a good start. 2 purples and a gold shield on a team that has no Loba.
Zone does appear.
I like this, Sander. You know, this is newer for us to see these awesome evac towers, brand new in Season 17 of Apex, spiking that tower on high ground, and look at where they're going. This is where all the action has been. This is where the gunshots have been happening, and there's going to be some really two damaged teams in this area.
Yeah, really, really good implementation and a great upgrade to the game, having evac towers. You can see teams are still running Valkyrie. Valkyrie is still really important to get out of a real spicy situation real quick. Evac towers pretty fragile. Yeah,
they are vulnerable without a doubt. So I think they still were a pretty big nerf to Valk to implement them into the game, even though they are fragile. It's just been so nice to pick another legend to run other than Valk and still have the ability to just all get up and fly around where you want to go. You can see a couple of teams already prioritizing a good spot in zone, and these players are so smart. And we're seeing this again, Andrew. Teams that are just playing zone instead of the crazy hard edge was what we normally see in a lot of the women's scrims. A lot of women's scrims are, I'm going to be honest with you, quite terrible practice for the teams because they just fight. They fight, or there's 1 or 2 teams that just have a different gun skill than the others, and it just shows that. I've even seen some scrims implement a practice where you're not allowed to fight till zone 2 or 3 or something like that, which makes them tough to watch, but at least helps with late game practice.
Team Smiley stuck all the way back in the wine cellar, and just with a couple rampart walls for cover. Hopefully the team they're fighting doesn't have a lot of grenades or a caustic gas, because that would be really bad. It is the team of cuties that they're fighting against, so one of the best teams has them cornered inside of a 10 by 10 foot room.
Yeah. All right, Andrew, you did remind me, I know we have some action right now, but of the second, your favorite pastime, and that is stomping grapes.
Yeah?
Andrew's favorite pastime, believe it or not, guys, is stomping grapes. And every time, like, we have a free Saturday or Sunday, Andrew's like, can we go grape stomping, please, Juka? Can we go grape stomping?
Well, I mean, it's because, like, when I was younger, I got introduced to it. My uncle was probably one of the best grape stompers in Virginia.
Size 22 shoe. I know why.
Yeah, and so I do keep my feet shaven as well, so I don't get any hair in the grapes.
Cuties taking zone damage. They know there's a team in front of them. They're just kind of waiting, and they are going to shoot the players off the zip or the balloon itself. Oh, that really did mess with her aim a bit. Taking the zone damage, it does flinch your aim, but they drop down, and they're right on top of a team, and she's going to drop down.
Oh, no. Heals.
No. This is not good. Sheila might make an appearance,
Milani
though.
going down for sure.
Milani going down.
2v2.
Lulu, no, Lulu down also. Wait, there's still one alive in the corner,
yeah,
no?
there is.
It's Sheila. Is it Clara? If Clara gets a Sheila play here, we haven't seen it. She must be dead.
Yeah. No.
I didn't see them all die, though.
Maybe got away on the zip line. Maybe got away on the redeploy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Clara is over in the middle of a new POI.
Yeah, how'd she get there?
I think she took the POI. I mean, I think she took the evac tower.
Okay.
So she did scurry away, and
speaking of solos, we have another one here. Predators, Woomy.
And you would expect, that was just. I think Team Smiley probably ran out of heals. They were sitting in their own tomb back in that closet.
Yeah, that is tough. I mean, sometimes the Legends Rampart makes you just feel like you can do that, but you just get so pinched, so stuck.
I feel like Caustic would have been really good for their situation there, because Rampart doesn't have a great offensive push ability. The Sheila, I mean, doesn't really get the job done most of the time. Caustic would have allowed them to push out with the ultimate gas, but Rampart, you're just kind of stuck back there.
Yeah.
This is quite a situation with 3 teams. I guess this is Godspot. It seems very, very attractive. A team in the second floor, a team in the first floor, and then the team in the basement. So, yeah, this is not going to be an easy fight. Does look like the team from on top is swinging down low, so And Valkyrie is out. Okay, we're getting out of there. That was a little too hairy for them. And maybe gonna go Lutz on 1 HP.
They need to break off.
So lucky.
They need to break off from Lutz, and you can see Janie trying. They know that she is one. And there is another.
Oh my!
What on earth? What a good turn.
Oh, nice swing in the window.
Of events, yeah.
Exodia gonna probably get the knock. Somehow doesn't. That's a miraculous hold there.
They're taking that gas damage as well, but this team, I don't know how they have any health. She is Banks getting knocked.
301, a shell of what it used to be, but getting the job done. That is a Costicle everybody is cooking in. And this is a third team. LG coming up for the third party. LG gonna put a big kink in both of these teams.
Someone from outside, even another team, was just taking some, sounded like shots at the squad. But LG, all three players up and alive and well. And they're gonna rotate out a little bit. Giggles getting her shield cracked. Ducks also getting cracked. And this is what I was seeing. Okay, it was Ava with the scout poking at everyone. Ducks did end up going down.
Holy, the Caustic gas is just going crazy here. I think the Caustic's inside. LG gonna let them go ahead and finish this fight. They do get 2 thirsts.
Well, Ducks got knocked.
TSM and LG looking like they're gonna swing back around, but there's a 5th team pulling up now.
This gas,
we are really pushing.
You could tell they were frustrated. It is so hard to push a legend like Caustic in a building when it's just nonstop taking damage, especially when Caustic has his ult available.
Really good play. TSM, a couple players on TSM getting super low.
And they need that. They need the big game. Absolutely. They need a couple of kills. They need a solid 20-point game. They want a guaranteed spot. The bottom 10 teams tonight have to play again to earn a spot in finals. If you make top 10, you get a fast pass into the grand finals later in June.
Wow. Good play out of TSM. The zone is pulling off of this building, so it turns out it was definitely not God spot. We have to move over towards Mirage ship here.
Okay. TSM now with the Valk rotate. Looks like nobody's shooting at them for the time being.
We're heading over to Mirage Etoile. That's what we call it now. And TSM definitely taking some damage out of the air, and they're going to land in one of these buildings. Pretty safe. I don't think this is one of the end zones currently, so they're going to have to move off of this. I think it does pull up towards
higher ground.
Yeah, more towards that higher ground rock or down low, maybe.
I don't
towards
know.
the
A lot of
buildings.
newer zones though. So Dream holding incredibly still here, as you can see. They're just trying to lay low. They do have a controller legend on the squad, but it's still going to be tough to fight any of these teams, even when you have that good defense with Catalyst.
15 squads up. We do have a lot of playable team spots here, so we should have a lot of teams making it to endgame. But we have to see in 30 seconds what this zone does. That will be what everybody's waiting for. I don't think anyone's really going to be pushing anything at the moment. A little bit unsure of where exactly the zone is pulling. And with so many teams around, you have to play a little bit safe here. We're close to getting some really good in-game points here. Placement points. With 15 squads left, definitely cannot die yet.
All right. Aftermath with the ultimate range weapon, also known as the charge rifle, did see a little nerf at the start of the season. Less shots out of it, so it's a bit harder to get a kill with this gun. As you do, it takes a little while to reload, and the party is started. Imagine starting a party in the middle of 15 squads as cuties are going through it. They could probably hear the party from all the way over there.
Yeah, it does look like Milani is not having a party right now, as she is solo. Teammates are bleeding out and screaming, dying to gas. Milani gonna run up here as a solo. It does look like there's a couple fights pop.
All right, gang. Now holding down one of these trailers. Gang, the winners of game 1 going to have to take... Oh, no. They are going through it. Cuties ended up going down. Someone did get Milani out, Andrew. Someone called Milani out. OWA also eliminated. This is GMA. GMA been having a good night. GMA with the Digis. Is it DigiJ and the Crafter? I feel like everyone has Digis today.
We
It
are
must be
running
Digiday
down
in the
the low ground.
Crafter.
We are taking shots from every which way. We're trying to find a crevice. I think we found one. GMA under big pressure here. A lot of teams still trying to rotate in with 12 on the map still. Nice Nimish's shots. We are cutting grass.
Oh, the double crack right there. Probably not even really able to see what we're shooting, but just keep shooting. And braceleting out, still taking a bit of damage, but Gang.
That's a person in the bush.
It's a bush. Gang with a nice little reset. And Andrew, you know what I've noticed? There's a lot of Horizons tonight. I feel like more Horizons than we've seen in any of the other events. So, you know, kind of giving me season 16 flashbacks.
A little bit stuck here and getting shot from the side. Teams from Mirage Etoile are shooting as well. So this fight is pretty messy. GMA is eliminated there.
GMA out. We are down to the final 11 teams.
Nice. Lust is doing really well today, and looks like they do have at least 8 kills. And they're still alive, so they should be retaining first place. And looking really sturdy here as well.
Okay, healing up, looting up as they have, you can see Scarlet alone. This is the team that we were highlighting this game.
Evac. We also have a Valkyrie available as well.
They're going to be able to just go from one edge of the circle all the way to the other. Do they take height? They do. What an aggressive drop as they're going to take the side of the ship. Get shot at from the backside. Almost lost her shield. No bang on the team. And they have to take this fight. So Renee needs to hurry and heal up so she can help.
Oh, this is awkward. Oh, Gwen not looking like they're going to live here.
Gwen
Renee,
down.
the last one off the Wraith. And it is TSM on the ship fighting as well. So a lot of teams trying to take this spot.
It's a good spot.
It is a dog pile fight. I think 3 or 4 teams and teams shooting from the side. So really, really tough spot to fight.
This is a big game. Like I said, TSM has a lot to gain out of this squad in this game. They need a big game here.
Lost out. Renee dropped the low ground and ended up dying to another team. And it does look like TSM is going to be the... No, there are still 2 teams on this ship at least.
Yeah, this ship can hold 2 teams though. With the different layers and levels, it absolutely could. But I think, do we have 3 teams on here now, Andrew? Aftermath and TSM. I think After Dark was just eliminated.
Nice
Great
shots.
shots. Ava, I thought that was a Mirage on the grill. I thought he was on the grill. Ava!
Nice
Ava
tracking,
with the clean
dude.
PK pumps. Pure raw aim there. That is nice, Ava. One of the highest skilled legends in the lobby, and I love seeing moments like that. Observers, please show me more Ava, because that is satisfying and so difficult to do what she just did.
Can we get some? Can we get an M&K chant in the chat? I hear it starting.
No, it's so rare to see it. Andrew, we're used to seeing the you know, the 180, 200 clips with the R99.
225. You get a 225. You get a 225.
I'm so over it. When I see PK flicks like that hit for 99s, that is so... It's just, you hit for 9, 0, or 99. There's no in between. Like, they're just so...
This is much harder to do. Much harder to do. It's very hard to hit consistent, you know, like that 99 PK shot is just way, way, way harder than just holding down an R9. So really nice shots there. That's one of the silkiest shooting plays we've seen so far today. They do have the luxury of the ship to themselves now, so they're going to make it their home, getting all the loot. Gang on low ground as a duo. 7 squads left, and we're about to close it up. 30 seconds as round 5 is closing. All right, we're looking for some. We would like to be in this building, but
I don't know.
A lot of teams want to be in that building.
I don't know. The position that TSM is in right now is just too juicy, as Ava did end up getting that shot, so that is another point for TSM. TSM going to have a big game here. Vex, another team that's been in the bottom half of the leaderboard, so it's good to see a solid game out of them.
Vex is holding down the interior. Great time to have a catalyst.
Interior on low ground, and look at where it's ending.
Up on that little walkway.
No, well, I think it's going to end completely on low ground, no? I guess you'd rather be up on high ground, though.
Yeah, I think there's like a little walk up there path.
Yep.
I think it ends up on that little, right where Team Samurai is. Samurai, Toucan. I think that's like right where the end zone is. There's a little path where you can walk up there, but there's really no cover. So, but a lot of teams are going to get stuck on low ground. And I don't know. What does TSM do here? What's the play? Do we try to Valk and maybe take height from that one team?
I don't know. You know how it just takes a bit. It feels like a minute to pull your gun out when you do. So if there's still a team up there, that's just not what you want to be doing.
It could land on that platform. Maybe they Valk and land on that platform.
I was going to say that could be a play. They would have to do it right now if they do, but I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to try to eliminate Vexed that is inside. It looks like they're going to take their pick with that.
Oh
my.
Mistakes were made.
God, Janie's clenched right now. She is clenched so hard she could make a diamond.
All right. And the wall comes up. This is going to be a nice protection here. TSM is going to get a full reset. Janie, skin of the teeth alive here. And that scan should not go through the wall. And we are in the thick of it. Ava, the last one with full health on the team. Exodia immediately going down as the teams are trying to push from low ground and take this spot here. That is a nice focus fire, whoever that team is.
Yep.
It's Vex coming out of that building.
Okay. Ava with the bow check and the PK for the time being, trying to get some shots on the team right in front. And let's see if we can get some juicer PK shots. And Ava does go down. Janie, last one on the team, trying to spike grenades right in front of her. She's got the gold shield. Oh, look at, she's cooking. She's cooking them. She is taking them all with that thermite, and she is just gonna go in and clean up Vex. Janie.
Vex getting eliminated there. Janie with the nice cleanup. I don't think there's any time to pull the res.
Kills. I repeat, Janie has 6 kills, 1,500 damage in a $100,000 tournament. Janie, and she's done. She's out. TSM eliminated. Final 3 teams. It is going to be Gang, the winners of game 1.
Team Bag. Can girl scale the wall? The rock climber extraordinaire.
Wait, Girl's still alive? I mean, she's dead now, but Girl did a good job of just at least getting to a top finish. I don't think she ever got her 2 teammates up.
No.
Guys, did Girl rat that whole game?
Yeah, keep in mind, that was the very first fight where Girl was solo after that.
Did she ever get her teammates back up?
No.
But you know what? Excuse me. It's not about Bag right now. It is about Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Hall of
catching
Fame.
the dub. They were the team that had that high ground. They were kind of on the walkway up. All the other teams were just trying somehow, some way to climb up or get some space. And that high ground certainly was the play and was the winning spot.
Yeah, okay. There were so many fights right here. This is where we've been seeing all the action early game. Janie with the juicy clip. Ended up getting a lot of shots. This was where they were fighting the Caustic team, and there were 2 or 3 other teams in the area, and they finally just said, you know what, we're just going to take Caustic damage. So be it. Andrew, look at the flying Cyril. You see the flying Cyril? We still have that?
Oh, yeah.
And this is where we had the Loba on the grill.
54, Collat, 20, 99, 69. That's just really good use out of the cover there using the grill.
Yeah.
With the PK.
Ava's one. I would not want to fight Ava. She would be a force to be reckoned with for sure.
Yep. And then at high ground just proving too good.
Hall of Fame winning the 3rd and final game. But let's take a look at the scores. This is the game 3 scores. TSM, even though they did not win that game, they did have so many kills, and that is exactly what they needed. That was a whopping 19-point game for them. Gang with 2nd place, 18 points, Hall of Fame. 3rd with 16, Lust and Vex. Rounding out your top 5. Now, top 10 is all that matters. That's it. Top 10 is all that matters. Top 10 will do a immediate hop, skip, and a jump to the grand finals in June, and top 10 will also be guaranteed in the money to get their piece of the $100,000.
Yeah, really good game there. And I guess one notable thing, Team Bag with 7 points. They haven't had many points. That's their biggest game so far. Team Bag definitely expecting to get top 10 today.
I will say they've been minimizing the bagels, even though they've had bad couple of games. They have not had a 0-point game. None of them. So they've not had a 0-point game, and that's huge.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even though they're one of the first teams eliminated in the first 2 games, they at least have not had a 0. So to minimize those 0-point games and at least get something on the board it'll pay off, I think, in the end. So, and you know what? Worst case scenario, the bottom 10 teams tonight, their journey doesn't end. They get to play again in June. The bottom 10 teams get to play the top 10 teams from yesterday. So We're going to be bringing you the action. We'll be broadcasting that next month. Make sure you follow our Twitter, follow Her Galaxy's Twitter so you can see all the dates and know exactly when that is. But if you're just tuning in, you've missed 3 amazing games on World's Edge. We're going to go over to Storm Point in a bit. We do have some more giveaways for you throughout the entire broadcast. But that was such a great game. And we've been seeing game 1 and 2 completely different teams dominating. So that's allowed a lot of teams to have pretty even points. So Andrew, what are some of your takeaways from the World's Edge games that we just watched?
I mean, 2 really good plays in that game. First fight, there was a, the 50-50 on drop. And OWA in the building, definitely holding it down. Super close fight. And then the Thermite came out onto the balcony. Really nice Thermite. And I always have to call it out because a lot of times I see teams, they'll just throw their grenades like right away in the fight. Like you just pull up and it's like everyone throws their grenades and then there's no grenades left. Like I love when people hold a grenade until like the optimal time. So that was really good.
Yeah.
Really good showing there.
Yeah.
So that I like that play a lot.
Yeah. All right. Well, we wouldn't be here tonight if it weren't for some of our sponsors. Thank you to Streamlabs. Thank you so very much. If you're looking to take your content to the next level, make sure you check out Streamlabs. They have everything you need for live streaming, recording, editing, sharing, and even monetizing your content. So they have a ton of free tools. But if you want to even take it to the next level, check out their Streamlabs Ultra for some premium features. You can type Streamlabs in chat, !Streamlabs to learn more.
Very cool. But yeah, really good game. And then, Logitech giveaway. Logitech,
Is it time?
We have a giveaway number 2 winner.
Oh, let me check.
Let me
Who
see.
won?
The winner of giveaway number 2
It's a friend.
is Granny Gamer.
Oh, it's a friend of ours. Okay, Granny Gamer, congratulations.
Rigged.
No, rigged. I love how they do that. No, Granny Gamer is someone that we've known in the community for a long time. Big supporter of the ladies of Apex, and I'm really happy to see her win that.
So Granny Gamer.
Let's go, Granny Gamer.
And that was a stream cam.
Ooh.
So Granny Gamer, we're expecting to see some streams with camera and everything. So make that happen for us.
Yes.
We want to see that. We want to see that hot gameplay.
Exactly. And then the next giveaway that we have for you guys is going to be a Blue Yeti. Okay, that was a microphone that Andrew and I used for years and years. We still love and use those mics. We actually have it set up on our additional PC setup over here.
Yeah,
so Blue Yeti, a solid mic. Like I said, ours have lasted a long time.
USB mic. They work really well.
They work really, really well. So that's one that, like I said, we've used for 4 years of streaming, and we still have it as part of our setup over here. So that's going to be the next giveaway.
Nice.
Are we opening that one yet? I think we are.
We will soon.
Okay, so it's time. If you want to win the Blue Yeti mic, type !Logitech in chat right now for your chance to win.
Nice, nice, nice.
!Logitech. Now you need to be in the Galaxy Racer NA stream for that. I know we're broadcasting 2 places right now, but make sure you go over to Galaxy Racers. If you're typing it in HisandHersLive stream, you don't win. You have 0 chance of winning. So go to Galaxy Racer stream. Keep a tab open there. That's where all the giveaways will be.
Very cool.
All right, let's take a look at the overall scores and the upper bracket with what we have with the current points after 3 games on World's Edge. Andrew, look how close first and second is.
Yeah, Lust and Gang both playing really well. We've seen them just winning fights nonstop. A lot of kills. You're not getting that many points from displacement. So they're winning a lot of fights and playing really smart. Cuties also in third, as we noted earlier in the day, a really strong team. They've been playing consistent. Nothing crazy out of them yet. Just really consistent 3 games. So that's going to get them in the 3rd place. TSM in 4th. Hall of Fame. 5th, Luminosity Red, Girls, GMA, After Dark Vex. Rounding out the top 10. But yeah, we're looking for some more points.
Andrew, you know, Bag and OWA, the fact that they land on top of each other, these are 2 teams that individually should be in the top 10, but the fact that 2 strong teams are landing on top of each other is making them both in the bottom 10. I don't like that at all, but let's take a look at game number 4 highlights. We are going to highlight Hall of Fame. That is Samurai Sky, Alyssa, and Toucan. Love all 3 of these ladies. Toucan actually has played in a lot of our tournaments way back in the day when we hosted our Juka Bowl tourneys. So she is not new to competition at all. She's been competing for a while, and I remember watching some of her clips when I first heard about her and was just like, who? Who is this? Yeah. She's insane. So this is a solid team and a great choice for game number 4 highlight.
Yeah, we'll be keeping a close eye on them. And with the win last game, they're definitely going to be in a good position to get top 10 and just jump right into the finals. So they're going to be really excited about that. And we'll give them a little confidence moving into Storm Point for our final 3 games of the day.
Yep. Okay, so here we go. We'll get the next game started in just a bit. But if you're just tuning in, you've missed 3 amazing games. We have 3 games remaining for you in this. This is kind of in the middle of this tournament right now. This is a 3-month-long series, $100,000 open tournament. There has never been anything like this in Apex Legends history, period. An open level tournament with this prize pool is something that's unheard of. We've seen this prize pool before, and we've seen it with the biggest streamers, the biggest creators, the biggest streamers, the pros. You know, they've had a few of these, not many, but a few. Having an open tournament like this, I just cannot thank Her Galaxy and Galaxy Racer enough for what you're doing for the women of Apex. Thank you.
Huge.
Thank you, and it is an honor to be here and to be part of this. Andrew, I hate doing this, but who's going to win this game? You have to tell me.
This game is going to be won by Smiley because they need some points.
Okay.
And they have a lot of talent.
Okay,
And
so
I think they've just been getting screwed up a little bit on the rotations. And this is the game they're going to get 23 points.
okay.
In a dub.
Okay. I feel
Smiley.
like you didn't need to give us a score as well.
Maybe 19 points in a dub.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, but we do want to take a look at the overall roadmap of this tournament because it is a complex tournament, but it's really well organized, especially for being a $100,000 tournament. So let's take a look at the roadmap of some of the things that Her Galaxy is doing and has done so far this year. They kicked off the year with a $10,000 Valorant tournament. Then they had in March a $25,000 Charity Creator Cup, which is really awesome. It was a TDM gameplay, and it was all for charity. And then in April, May, and June, we have the 3-month-long 100K Open that you are watching right now. But it does not end there. Starting in July, August, September, they're going to have another $100,000 Open for Rocket League, for the Rocket League women's community. And they even put there a little teaser of more to come. Is there any way we can get that Apex logo, copy and paste right over there for the more to come, October, November, December? Because that would be amazing.
Nice. No, it's super exciting, super generous, and really, really, really cool that we're involved. So we appreciate you guys very much. And this roadmap's looking amazing. And we're looking forward to more to come.
There's no other orgs doing what they're doing, though. Like, I not that I know of, except not for the Apex community. This is an amazing thing that they're doing for the Apex community with this amount of funds. And like I said, this is, thanks to our partners and sponsors, Streamlabs, Logitech, Galaxy Racer, Her Galaxy. Her Galaxy is a project within Galaxy Racer. Galaxy Racer, if you're not familiar with them, they are one of the only orgs that's roster is roughly split 50-50 male-female. Like, that's, guys, for the esports community, for the esports scene, that is unheard of. They have a global reach of over 600 million views, and they were founded in Dubai back in 2019 by Paul Roy. So they just expanded into the NA region last year, which is why maybe you haven't heard of them as recently, but if you haven't heard of them, you will be hearing of them very soon, especially with this 100K event.
Yeah, and Her Galaxy is a branch, and it's really amazing. It's putting women's creators on center stage, and as you can see today, it's truly amazing, guys. If you are interested at all, go check out their Discord, discord.gg/Her Galaxy. Get in there, check out what's going on, see what events are coming up, and get involved.
And it's not limited to gaming. It's not limited to gaming at all. So it's traditional content creators. They have athletes, musicians, models, comedians. So it's really cool where you can just all get together, and the Her Galaxy mission within Galaxy Racer is something that's awesome. So make sure you join that Discord. The link is right there in front of your screen.
Very nice. And
we're gonna
queuing up. Everyone's getting a little bit of a quick stretch before Storm Point fires off here. And yeah, guys, we're going to be looking for any 50-50s on drop. Of course, that's going to be the most exciting start, but we don't always have those. So we'll have to see what's going on as all the teams start.
Here we go.
Lying down.
Game 4 starting right now, and this is the first game on Storm Point. Now, Storm Point is my favorite of the competitive Apex Legends maps. I think this is the best map. Andrew's a Team World's Edge fan. I am a hardcore team's Storm Point. I love the fights on Storm Point. The POIs being so spaced out, it just really allows there to be a lot of fair fights without the potential to be thirded. And I love seeing that you can take a 50-50 and just truly have it come down to not having no winners, which is what we saw in the third game there. There were really no winners as both teams, OWA and Bag, got thirded by Vexed and just couldn't really win.
Cascade Falls. One of my favorite POIs, and it is spicy. We have Cuties, one of our top fighting teams. They're definitely going to be looking for 3 kills here. And there's a team right on top. 2 teams Cascade Falls.
You know, but look at the position of where Lutz and her team ended up taking. You see that? Taking the split of Jurassic Park and the right outside of Cascade. They're going to probably come third, that whole thing, don't you think?
For sure, yeah. They're going to be listening for a potential third party, but this is going to be a really fast fight, I think. And it does look like Val already getting a knock or 2. Val's going down.
I think Val went down. Did AM win the fight?
Cutie's dead.
Aftermath!
Cutie's dead. And it does look like Aftermath, that's a really strong fight victory for them. Cutie's definitely one of the best 3v3 teams here.
You see the celebration. I want to say, and I say this all the time, guys, the shooting of the death boxes and the crouch spam, it is a sign of respect, okay? Let's get this on trend that if you shoot a death box or you crouch spam on them, it's a sign of respect. To me, it means you were really, really, really hard to eliminate. You were so hard to kill that I'm just celebrating and dancing on your box. It is a sign of respect and nothing else, okay?
For sure, yeah. I mean, especially if you're going to waste your coveted ammo, especially early game, this person has 3 bullets in their gun. They literally just shot all of their bullets at the ground. So imagine if they get thirded now.
They might. Lutz is not far away, but that was a great fight. That was a really good fight indeed. Okay, going outside. This is the no-name outside of Mill. You can see we have a team just looting up the outside here. Great loot already. 2 purples and a blue for Dream.
Yeah, all the teams are going to be rotating. It does look like we're going to pretty far pull over maybe towards that Cascade Falls area. So everyone's going to be pretty spaced out now. No one's going to be very interested in fighting unless you're just a super confident edge team. But Cuties was one of those, so I just be seeing a lot of slow rotates in towards zone and maybe a little bit of a sneak attack stirring up here.
Oh, could be.
Lust.
Could be.
Look at this. Look at this little
What
sneak.
is she looking through?
I don't know. It's one of the juicers. It's one of the juice bin things.
I've never seen someone look through one of those before. They are being so sneaky.
Oh, Splinter Cell.
I know. I love it, though. You know, crouch walking up, trying to see where the team is. I don't think we have silhouettes on, so I can't quite... We see exactly what the enemies are seeing, what the players are seeing.
Okay.
And 60 damage, not quite enough for them to want to push up on at the time. And taking quite a bit of damage as they're going to now heal up and get scanned. So a couple seconds where you don't want to really peek at all because that seer scan... When you have that micro drone detected, you just need to wait. Same thing when you get hit by a Vantage. Just wait. It's not worth re-peeking.
Look at, I like the setups here. We have 2 players with a triple take and then one with a, 2 players had a Nemesis and then the other with a triple take. The triple take is a placeholder for a Nemesis. So we're going to run 3 Nemesis here. Why not? It's the best gun by a country mile right now. That and the R9. You want to have all of your bases covered. And they're going to go ahead and back up, and we're going to have a nice chance to chat. I can give you guys a little insight on Juka's childhood. Her family had a ferret farm, and they actually milked the ferrets to make yogurt, and they sold it at the local farmer market. So it was like really unique in the area for us. Why don't you tell us about that, Juka?
It was very lean milk, so yeah, it's healthy. I don't know what to say to that. I'm sorry. All right, let's go into a fight. Please show us some action so Andrew and I have something else to talk about. And we're going in. OWA, not shy of fighting. They have fought every single game pretty early on. Someone's feet are on fire, as you can see. 3 players with extremely low health on OWA.
OWA needs points. They've been contested every game, and they are looking for a fight on TSM. TSM get a nice swing on the backside here.
With the big damage, and I
Yeah.
think I heard an arc stick even in that fight. It sounded like someone got stuck with an arc, but OWA out. TSM feeling energized, feeling good, feeling great after a really strong game 3. Terrible games 1 and 2, but they're making up for it and have made up for it with the 3rd game and what we just witnessed in that fight.
They're in the top 10, so they are in great shape. There is a team standing close by. You can see LG was kind of pulling up maybe for a third party, and they can hear that everything is done. So not a great time to push a team once they're reset and sitting on armor swaps. So LG smartly just going to move along. TSM is now maybe going to take the fight over to LG as they swung up here onto high ground, and the G7, yeah. Ava now sees exactly where they are. The G7 is going to be a really nice gun from this range, and does TSM want this fight, or does appear Ava is going to get angles. Janie also up top, and Exodia on low ground. So
ooh, Duck's completely losing her shield there.
White armor
and
too.
About half health, yeah, and you know that they call that out. They recognize that. Luminosity Red, you could see Giggles when one of her teammates gets that low, kind of taking an aggressive stand, walking out a bit. Dopey opening up the doors that are reinforced and trying to do some damage as they walk up. You know, when you have a team
Janie down.
full sending you like that, the best thing you can do is just do exactly what you saw and just hold the door, open it up, and shoot them as they walk up. Don't wait for them to come to the door and sit on the door.
Giggle on 5 HP. Janie down. Luminosity Red going to heal up, and I don't think Janie does get the. I don't know how Janie even got all. You know, there's fences around the edge. I don't really know how Janie got to low ground there. Maybe they rezzed and then Janie jumped off.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't hear the res at all, though.
That's a quick reset, though. TSM on triple purple, and I think at best, LG was on triple blue at this point. So, yeah, TSM looking for a little rinse and repeat here as we go into the second push here.
Okay.
Ooh, we're just gonna chill. We're just gonna chill. Enough of that. Enough of that nonsense. TSM gonna catalyst the building up and do some poking, but doesn't look like they're interested in too much aggression as all of their ults and everything are used up at this point. Maybe just gonna reset the ults, but there should be a lot of teams actually pulling up at this point. 18 squads left in the zone. Is pulling towards checkpoint, so probably also a bit paranoid of a third party here too.
Okay. So we still have Luminosity Red, TSM right in this area. These two teams have been looking at each other for quite some time.
Everybody is getting comfy. It does look like a little bit of action in the kill feed as teams are rotating. Yeah, Gwyn pretty low here. Lust fighting, and we are deep in zone. Not surprising that Lust is looking for some more kills as they have basically won every single fight they've been in today. Gonna go ahead and craft some med kits. TSM hitting the beacon. Where is the zone pulling? Directly to checkpoint. So TSM would be highly advised to just go ahead and hold this building, and they're gonna have free kills as all the teams do try to head this direction. So they just need to be patient here.
Okay. Ava hitting the Phoenix kit. Sometimes it seems like it takes a century for that to hit. And here's a look at the overall map, and you can see we do have one team kind of deep in zone a bit, most likely doing a little crafting. Another team down in the barometer zone. Both the teams that are in zone are hitting crafts. Actually, I didn't even see wall up there. That is gang up at the wall that we're still taking zone damage as well. This zone is probably pulling and will end up maybe right about where they are. So Dream holding a building. Andrew, how many catalysts do you think we have?
Yeah, Catalyst is really strong on this map. If you were going to run Caustic or something like that, it would be better served on World's Edge. So Catalyst, yeah, I bet we probably have 15 or 16 Catalysts at least.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know the number that we had in here. I haven't seen it. I didn't check the legend selection early on, but I feel like I've seen more Catalyst than ever.
Catalyst Seer is especially strong on Storm Point, and a lot of teams going to be running. You know, what's the third legend at that point? I guess do you want to run a Horizon and be more aggressive, or I guess Valk would provide better end zone positioning. And it does look like we have three-way fight potentially with Smiley on the left side here. Smiley looking for a big game. I said Smiley might get the dub here with 19 points. Fortune teller extraordinaire. Will it happen? I don't know. What are we waiting for? I guess the zone is pulling up towards checkpoint, so we're almost there. We're almost there, but not quite up the hill.
You know, they recognize that there's 3 teams here. Well, you know, I guarantee you all of these teams know that there's 3 teams here. So this is just a matter of no one wants to leave the building. No one wants to fight. I don't think an evac tower is a playable. I don't think an evac tower is playable. Now, but no one has to move for right now, but they're definitely not going to be safe for the next one.
Also, that hill towards checkpoint is really steep. So
yeah.
Best case, even if they did take flight, they would probably land halfway up the hill and get shot in the back. So what is the play here? Everybody needs to rock, paper, scissors and just figure it out.
Oh, there are 4 teams here. I don't think we knew. And Smiley not rocking a seer on the squad, they definitely did not know about that team sitting on the rock. So all 3 of the buildings in this area are occupied. But with having a team behind them, that kind of ruins any plans that they had of trying to Valk ult around the back. That is gang behind them, isn't it?
I think so. And what do you think? I mean, do you change your comp? Smiley right here, this team is in the bottom 5.
Don't think Rampart's the play for the play style of the squad, honestly.
Do you maybe switch it up?
I would swap the Rampart.
Because, you know, certain comps might work in ranked, certain comps might work in pubs, but these lobbies are definitely a whole different vibe. So I don't know. I feel like maybe plan B might be the play, but sticking with plan A.
I don't know. I think having a seer on the team can really help the team in a fight. This team especially, I know that they have been playing a lot of Apex, especially Clara and Girl have been playing Apex together pretty much exclusively, the 2 of them. So I know that they have lots of time, but Clara ended up going down there, just no movement ability. Clara, Legend.
Clara and Lulu, I think you mean, right?
Lulu, is that what I said?
You said Girl.
I meant Lulu, sorry.
You're just obsessed, Juka.
I'm sorry. I do love Girl. I think that they have a lot of time playing together, but Clara normally plays Lifeline when she plays a Legend who, while is great, just not the best for this level of Apex. So
I keep forgetting Claire's on controller now. Like, every time I'm spectating her, I'm just used to her playing M&K. So.
Well, you know, she played controller for a long time before and was only on M&K for a very brief time.
Got you.
Yeah, so, and she actually did talk about her journey and why she made the decision to switch back. It was shortly after Imperial Hal, the CEO himself, did make the switch back.
Bad influence, man.
No, that was the influence. Hal influenced her to switch back to controller. Predators going down in the kill feed. Tragic. Do not want to see them eliminated. They were a team that were sitting with only 7 points. They really needed a big game. Sad to see Predators go down. It looks like Lust did end up getting some of those, as Renee's now holding the heady.
Lust, triple purple, we're moving into zone, and 14 squads live. There are a lot of spots, actually, to play in this zone, so Lust maybe looking for a quick fight on the edge, but they do have a spot where they can chill for a bit. And yeah, the girls, this is the team that Lust was just fighting. They're going to go ahead and back up, wrap around, and they have a Valkyrie. They could try to fly and find a spot a little better than this.
The girls could really use a decent game so they could just rest assured of it. They're sitting right now with 17 points. Top 10 is a really big deal for them. And unfortunately, Hall of Fame are going to be eliminated.
This is that spot where all 4 teams were kind of stacked up. And I don't think any of them have really made it out here. They're just kind of all crawling in together. Lulu Lovely in the kill feed going down. So this is not looking good for Smiley initially. 4 teams literally just walking into each other here. It's going to be a really, really nasty fight with Arc Stars flying in. And no one can see anything.
This is
hell. This is actually hell.
GMA out. Bag was eliminated. I don't know where Bag wasn't even here. They were somewhere else fighting, I'm pretty sure.
And I don't see Smiley
Look who ended up winning, though. Gang, Andrew. They were the team that were the furthest on. They were the team that weren't in a building.
Where did Smiley end up going?
That might be them. Is that
the last person on Smiley?
maybe?
Oh no.
Only time will tell as we. No,
Oh.
she does get eliminated.
No way, dude.
All right. Nia needs some more light ammo. Someone ping light ammo for Nia now. She has 7 reserve, double light. You swap guns? There you go. And there we go. The team reading my mind, pinging the ammo for her so she can continue to do what we just saw her do with that scout.
All right. We just lost a lot of teams. My prediction
Girls versus LG.
Clearly don't listen to any of my predictions. The
Yeah,
girls.
I don't think any of our predictions have been right, which is very unfortunate.
I was so wrong. After Dark stuck on low ground, they have a Valkyl. This is not a great spot. But where do you go? Because I'm sure that building is already taken.
They're keeping a close eye on the tunnel. There's no one in the tunnel. I'm not sure why they were looking there, but After Dark has a little bit of the tree roots to
double wall.
I like to see it. They're getting shot in the back, so this is just a spray and pray moment. Are we shooting diamonds?
I'm not sure.
I'm not seeing diamonds through a wall. I'm not seeing them, but good placement of the goop, and they're trying to rotate out. Thank you. The aerial view there is really helpful because between these walls, it is hard to see. And great shots.
Holy tracking.
That tracking was impeccable with the car at that range as well. Just completely predicting the strafe. The girls eliminated.
And it does look like Lust in a really good position here for a gatekeep on a team that was just fighting. They want to be careful. Scarlet getting down, shield cracked, and to definitely pull up and get a bat, but they still have good position. Okay, everybody's kind of reset now.
Okay. We have 8 teams remaining. Lust is the squad that you're watching right now. Triple purples on Lust. This is your first place team. Currently sitting pretty with 46 points. And look at them, Andrew, with another solid zone placement prediction of where they're sitting. Aftermath, another team right near them. Aftermath need a big game. They only are in 15th with 9 points. They need these points.
Let's see. The zone is closing pretty small here. 7 squads up. TSM is holding high, but it is going to not be in zone. It looks like we have 2 teams over here near the spider cave. They also have to move in as well, so we're about to see a lot of eliminated teams. Spider cave going down now. Team Vex, they are inside holding it. Witchy needs to get involved here. Nice shots. Arcs are forcing the backup here. If Vex can kill this team, there are spiders now jumping into the mix. This has turned into a PvP/PvE.
It really has. Oh my gosh, there is 0 movement out of Gab's RE45 shots. Vex
Armor
spiking
swap.
the ult, and they're getting their teammate back up, so they're all alive as the Heifas.
TSM did have to drop down from height, and they're getting focused at the moment, looking for space. They're going to have teams on the left and right. They need to clear one of them out so they can maybe get some breathing space and an armor swap, and we're sliding in. We do get the full kill on Aftermath, and we get fresh shields, and we have to move in about 50 more feet towards the building, so
they're looking good. Yeah, I think so. This might be Vex right in front of them that they're shooting now. So this is TSM, I believe, versus Vex as they're just made their way out. Janie doing some decent damage at range as she gets 1, almost 2 cracks.
Batteries just falling from the heavens.
I know, they really were. Looking good.
Vex getting focused hard.
Vex getting hard focus as they made their way up to a building, but they're going down to Luminosity and Vexed out. They did get a top 5, and they kind of needed that. They were sitting kind of mid-pack.
Check it out here. TSM does get a nice position over in the woods. They dropped down, and they barely stayed alive. They were all flesh at one point.
Yeah, they did a good job of staying alive. But LG right now has one of the better spots. They do have to leave their building, but they're going to be okay for a bit.
So that zone does pull really close to the building. So I bet TSM gets on the roof. Maybe get on the roof for a minute.
You think?
I think the roof would be a good play.
Yeah.
And then just cross your fingers, you know? You got to start, you need a little luck there at the end.
No, I guess they could smoke off the teams to the right and try to grab roof. You see they're pinging the pills. I don't know what the play is here. I really don't know.
That roof is looking juicy, though.
Someone trying to Valkyrie? Okay.
All my predictions have been bad today, so.
Nah, they're taking space.
Are they just going to take first floor? Is that what they're going to do?
I'm going to say I think LG has this game in the bag. I think this is an LG game. I think that they have
After Dark taking roof.
Yeah, that's not at all what TSM wanted to have happen.
No. And now TSM is as After Dark on top, shooting them on top of the head, and team in the building and the team on the side. So
yeah.
TSM just biding time, hopefully.
Well, Janie did just spike her bombs right over there, so decent damage having to push the other squad kind of out of the fight, not allowing them. And they're actually opting to wall off and take that fight. Swung. That's interesting. I like this play out of them. They're kind of forcing the fight. The wall is not allowing Luminosity to really get involved in this fight, and let's see if this pays off as they're swinging in. Ava hitting the bat.
This is a critical 30 seconds when the wall's going to be up. They have a moment to breathe, and they are trying to heal. After Dark is really focusing on them now. The wall's about to go down, and now TSM going to be exposed on all sides. Being shot from everywhere.
Good. Not good. TSM eliminated it, and they were the first team to kind of initiate a fight, and it backfired. LG Cat, or excuse me, Gwen out as well. So Lust now eliminated, but you know what? They're sitting pretty with points. So Luminosity Red, the duo, excuse me, the solo Giggle. Can she clutch these? No, it is After Dark, the champions of game number 4.
Very nice.
After Dark. Andrew, they needed a decent game. They were in 9th place, so that's going to bump them up and make them just feel a little more comfortable going into the last two.
The the play out of TSM there was pretty good. They stayed alive for a very long time. They were getting focused forever, and they were just hoping that the other teams might have jumped on top of each other. It just didn't happen there for them. Really good play, though, After Dark. Getting the win, getting some really needed points, and that should put them nicely into the top 10, guys. Top 10 going through to the finals. Bottom 10 today.
We'll have to play again. Bottom 10 are going to play the top 10 from yesterday. So let's take a look at some of the highlights and favorite moments from game number 4. Oh, there's the solo last player on Smiley. Smiley needs a big game. We're going to be rooting for Smiley in these last 2 games. But, we're starting to see some of the teams that have played strong, started out strong tonight, continue to keep that momentum.
Reed getting it done there with the hammer points.
Mm-hmm.
Nice fight here out of Vex inside the tunnel. Yeah, this was a pretty crazy... The Catalyst wall just shows you how strong it can be and how important it can be for buying time. Almost worked out.
In a perfect world, Luminosity would have taken the fight against After Dark.
Oh, look at how small that wall is.
I know. Their wall got cut off. But if Luminosity and After Dark fought each other, that would have allowed TSM to take a fair fight against, I think was it a duo of Lust? I believe it was the duo of Lust, or no, Gang. I think it was Gang, a duo of Gang, and try to fight them. But the fact that TSM was taking shots from not only the team that they tried to push, but also After Dark on the high ground is why they weren't able to clutch that fight. I like that call of them forcing that fight, but it just backfired. They couldn't get themselves into a position where they were only fighting one team. They were getting shot at by 2 teams. So here are the game 4 scores. After Dark with a 25-point game.
Yeah, 25-point game. That means they were able to get like 13 kills. So really sturdy game for After Dark. Huge amount of points. That should definitely solidify their top 10 on the day.
Mm-hmm.
Luminosity once again up there. Luminosity been playing super consistent today. TSM is able to pull out 3rd place with 11 points. Gang and Lust also. Gang and Lust have been playing fantastic today as well. So
I think so. So I feel like we're at the point in the tournament where it's kind of safe to start to call out and bring attention and congratulations to the teams that most likely have guaranteed a spot. Now, while it's not impossible for them to get bumped out, it statistically is very improbable that it would ever happen. And the first team that I will call out on that is going to be Lust. Lust has just played so well the first 4 games that I don't see how there's any way that they will not make the final 10, which means they're in the money at some point in the 100K Open. So again, this is the upper bracket that you're watching right now. We've just finished 4 games. We have only 2 games left. We are rolling through these games. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to the production team. You guys are doing a wonderful, fantastic job. Thank you to the observers behind the scenes. It's really cool for us to just focus on observing. It's something that we rarely do. Normally we're juggling a lot of different things, but it's really relaxing for us to only cast this. So thank you to the multiple people behind the scenes and the production crew for all of your help. You guys are doing a great job.
Giveaway number 3, guys. We are giving away...
Wait, do we have a winner?
Yeah.
We do have a winner first. Let's
Blue Yeti microphone. Blue Yeti X microphone.
So the winner of that is not Jasmine Yu. Not Jasmine Yu. Congratulations. And I can't wait to see what you're going to do with your new microphone. I don't know if you're a streamer. Maybe this is the motivation to now be a streamer, or just have a good mic so you can communicate well with your Apex teammates, but not Jasmine Yu. Congrats. You are the winner of giveaway 3.
Very cool. And we have a few more giveaways today, guys. Big shout out to Logitech with the goods. Up next on the giveaways, guys, something you can look forward to. We're giving away a G703 Lightspeed mouse.
Oh, see, now that's something that I want.
So we have some more stuff as well after that, so stick around.
I might have to enter that giveaway. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We won't be gone long, but we will be having some more giveaways right when you come back and more top tier action out of the amazing ladies of Apex. So sit tight. We'll be right back.
Oh.
What's up, guys? Captain Willis here, and I hope you guys are doing well. We are hopping on with GXR to play some Gartic Phone together. Thanks to Streamlabs Collab Cam feature for making this all possible. With Streamlabs Ultra now, you're able to add up to 11 cameras or have extra cameras for your live stream. Here's how you could do it. Go to Streamlabs Desktop, add source, select Collab Cam and add source, press Start Collab Cam, then copy the invite URL link and share it with your guests. You'll get a notification in the bottom left that your guest is here. Click the notification, accept the collab cam, and boom, they're in.
Oh, okay.
That's good. Everybody. Wow.
Thank you so much, Streamlabs,
For letting us try out
The new collab cam feature.
We had so much fun using it. See you all next time.
We're going to be your casters for the entire 100,000 Her Galaxy Apex Legends Open. We are so honored to be making history alongside Her Galaxy, Galaxy Racer. All right, and we do have another fight. We're going to just move just across the way. Luminosity Red just immediately wiping a team right there. The one gamer down. One of Nikki's throwing hands. Like I said, ammo's an issue. 1, 2, 3 punches connected. She's bobbing and weaving.
A 1v2.
She can do it.
Girl takes 2 out. It's gonna be a 1v1. Girl gonna get the battery off. Girl's gonna need to get a 1 mag in right here. Winnable. Girl gets the 1v3. A beautiful play.
I low-key need to go down a loot though. I'm taking a loot.
Bang bombs. We have ult available if need be. They landed here and now they're getting... Whoa. Oh my gosh, with the clean PK knock. 1 player down. I'm trying. I got her! I got her! I got her!
Define galaxy?
A galaxy is a system of millions or billions of stars, gas and dust, held together by gravitational attraction.
Define Galaxy Racer.
Galaxy Racer creates. Galaxy Racer competes. Galaxy Racer goes fast. Galaxy Racer plays hard.
I'm freaking amazing. Like, today was just a good day.
Galaxy Racer does magic. Galaxy Racer delivers.
We'll give it go. McNamara pulls up, makes it 1-0.
Galaxy Racer cares.
Hi everyone, we partnered with Navix to give a very special gift.
We are Galaxy Racer.
Where worlds come together.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Her Galaxy 10K Open Tournament presented by Galaxy Racer. No! Oh my goodness, it's a 1v1 situation. Absolutely demolishing the Lairds.
Hello and welcome back. We're His and Hers Live. Right next to me, I have Andrew and I am Juka. We are your casters and your hosts for this evening. And welcome back to the Her Galaxy $100,000 Apex Legends Open. This is a tournament that is for the ladies of Apex, and this is the upper bracket that you are watching right now. You're muted.
We've had 4 games in the book so far. We're going to have 2 more games on Storm Point today. And one thing we're looking forward to is this 50-50 at Cascade Falls. We have 2 really strong teams lining on top of each other, so that'll be something we're about to see go down again. Maybe Cuties can win the fight this time. But guys, shout out to Logitech. Juka, go ahead.
All right, I was going to say, we wouldn't be here tonight if it weren't for Logitech, our friends there. They're providing us with some really amazing giveaways. And all you need to do if you want to enter them is type !Logitech in chat. We have 5 during the broadcast that we're doing. So Logitech, they have some awesome mice, keyboards, headsets, and even cameras. So thank you, Logitech, for that. And it is time for another giveaway, our 4th giveaway. So right now, !Logitech in chat if you want to win the G703 Lightspeed mouse.
Nice.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Really cool mouse. You never can have too many mice, guys.
No.
Especially the Lightspeed. Those are the new and improved.
And if you're not playing that one, we actually do, I will say shout out, like, as it's one, we use Logitech. We use Logitech mice, Logitech products. This is my 2nd or 3rd one, and I love them. I absolutely love them. That's what we use.
So guys, !Logitech in the chat if you're interested in a fresh mouse, and we're going to be announcing the winner of that after game number 5.
I can't believe we're already down to the final 2 games. Let's take a look at the upper bracket overall standings right now as we're getting down to the wire. This is where you need to like show up or shut up. Is that the right saying?
Something like that. And we're looking for the bottom teams here, guys. Here's what we're looking at. Keep an eye on like team number 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, that's
12.
Well, let's give some credit where credit's due, and that is going to be my girls over at Lust with 56 points. Gang in 2nd with 53. After Dark, Luminosity Red, TSM, even Cuties and Vex. I would say, they're probably not fully relaxed quite yet. A couple more points will really solidify a solid position for them. Hall of Fame girls, Aftermath, GMA, and Hefas really have a lot to gain with these next couple of games. But let's take a look at the team that we're going to highlight in Game 5, and it is After Dark. Your winners of the last game just played it so well. And you know what? It was the fact that they grabbed that high ground roof. The fact they grabbed that roof and where the final zone was pulling to just allowed them to pick off kills as they wanted them. After Dark, ladies, we're going to keep a close eye on you as you are our highlighted team in game number 5.
Yep, they've been doing great today. Fairly consistent overall, but they had a really big game last game, which is definitely what you need. Out of the 6 games, if you can get 1 good game, you're pretty much guaranteed a top 10 spot. So After Dark with a great performance in the last game. And yeah, as we saw there in the bottom 10, we're looking at Team Bag, we're looking at Team Smiley, some really good teams in the bottom 10 that have 2 games left to make it happen.
I know. But again, we've said this time after time, but that doesn't mean their journey does not end. If you get bottom 10 tonight, if you're 11th through 20th, you're not out of the tournament. You just have to play again against the top 10 from yesterday's tournament to prove that you deserve a spot in the finals. And I don't know if you saw yesterday's tournament. If you missed it, you missed out. But OKC Chargers ended up with like 155 points. They dominated the lobby. They played so strong, so well. So did Susters coming in 2nd place in yesterday. So there's some big names, some tough teams. But let's get into Game 5. It's starting right now. Let's go.
And right away, we're going to be flying over Cascade Falls. The ship is starting from that side of the map. So we're about to see a quick fight here. Cuties, one of our most impressive teams in a 3v3. They did lose the initial 50-50 at Cascade. So We're going to keep a close eye on them and see if they can right the ship here.
Yeah, okay, so this is going to be Aftermath versus Cuties. Cuties, a team that, Andrew, I don't think I ever was going to see them lose a fight.
Aftermath, though, I mean,
I know.
Really solid game as well last time, so this is not a gimme for either. You can see Cuties taking the higher ground position and Aftermath getting all three stacked up there in the central area, and neither team looking too stacked, although Val does have a purple, which...
And 2 SMGs. That is not what you want Val to have. You do not want this gamer to have purple with 2 SMGs. This
is bullets. And a R9 with a gold mag. What kind of
streamer loot is this for a non-streamer?
Let's go. We're pushing in. Val definitely going to lead the charge here. Getting high ground and probably going to start with a window peek potentially.
Holding the angles. You can see the silhouettes are on, so she can see exactly where the enemy, or well, we can see where the enemies are.
Nice.
Not what she can see, but Milani just shooting through the window there, getting one player out. It looks like this is going to be Cutie's revenge. And oh, the strafe was just too strong, and a little bit of celebration.
Yeah, nice fight there out of
There you go,
Cuties.
guys. This is respect, paying respect. Like I told you earlier, we do have the respect to pay. So, you know, that's them saying, wow, GG, ladies, you played so well.
You know, that's honestly, though, the last place I would want to be in that build is inside that building.
Yeah.
There's so many little holes and crevices.
It's not as bad as this building. The building that she's walking under right now, that's the worst one to fight
I almost
in.
just feel like in a 3v3 in this POI, you want to be holding multiple different rooftops. And I think last case scenario, getting inside of a building like that, there's just, you kind of give up most of your advantage.
Ooh, we have a north end zone for this. Always spicy. I feel like it's kind of rare to see these north zones. So we have a couple of teams that are still down in like Gale Station. We might see a fight down there because Fish Farms Gale Station has a team that's a little split. One player doing the IMC completely by themselves down there. But let's take a look at Predators. Woomy with the gold. 2 blues. Decent loot for them.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. Loba on the team. No surprise they have good loot.
The movement around the 180 wall here. We're going to get some loot out of this Loba ult and start rotating. That's going to be a pretty hard rotate, guys. If you recall, the elevation change on this map is substantial. So that zone pulling all the way up towards High Point Lightning Rod area, it's like climbing Mount Everest. The Valk ults don't really go very far up the mountain, and the gatekeeps are pretty bad. So gotta start moving quickly if you want any type of positioning up there.
Climbing Mount Everest, Andrew. I don't know. I don't know if that's something that, you know, you could ever imagine doing anything remotely like that, especially with your insane fear of heights.
Yeah, Mount Everest definitely not on my bucket list.
Andrew has trouble even being in a car when we drive in mountains sometimes.
Tell me about that.
Just, you know, you're holding on to the door and the handles of the car, and yeah, we have to get out and swap who's driving if we approach any elevation, even like the smallest little foothill.
I mean, I do like driving. I don't really trust you driving, personally. And I would much rather be driving myself on the mountain's edge.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm getting you back for that ferret milk comment.
Oh, that was it?
No, I have more. I have more cooking.
That was it?
You just wait. Okay. I have more cooking.
Teams are starting to situate themselves near the potential God spot area. High Point Lightning Rod team's probably already schmooved down there, and we have the buildings all secure.
We haven't seen much of Heffa's tonight. We have not seen much of them, but they are middle of the pack. They're sitting in 12th spot. So a big game out of them, and this position that they're in right now is actually pretty decent. This is good. This is a good spot where they can have a couple of teams try to rotate, maybe even take their building. I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to take that platform, or they maybe want to look at this fight. But with 19 teams up, if you see a fight in front of you, I don't even know if you want to push it.
Yeah, and these teams definitely probably would rather just not fight and just wait for free kills as the teams at some point are gonna have to stream in this direction. And this map is huge, so the rotations are not very hard. It does look like we might have a situation though. The catalyst wall is not something you just see willy-nilly thrown. And I think LG maybe just trying to get safe here, maybe recover. I think they're trying to push down the hill and maybe got caught out a little bit. Keeping an eye on the backside. Those spiders are scary back there. Looking down, and yeah, the buildings are taken already. TSM in one. And all the buildings already taken down. Although on the very far backside, those buildings do appear to be open, but I don't think that's where the zone pulls. So not really a huge advantage getting those.
All right. It's now or never for Smiley. It is now or never for Smiley. I'm going to, through the power of my casting, give them some good juju needed for Smiley. Sitting right now at the bottom of the barrel, 7 points, 20th place. A very strong team, individually talented and skilled squad. Now, again, the teams that you're watching are the upper bracket. These are the top 20 teams. So, and gang, with a surprise attack, that Horizon ult is not going to catch anyone off guard. It was thrown a little short, and they are surely going to be able to rotate with the catalyst wall. Maybe drop down, but there's really no need to. But that was a sneak attack, but shown presence, I think, way too early to make anything happen out of that. I think if we had waited a little bit later on that attack, spiked the Horizon ult, maybe then some bang bombs behind the Horizon ult, they could have combined their ultimates and had a little bit more of an effective attack.
G7 shots are swinging.
That's it. I mean, those are impossible to hit.
Very, very hard to hit. We would love. Imagine if all those hit, though. You know.
No, that shouldn't happen. They're not supposed to hit.
One can dream. The blue shield would have been nice to turn to a purple there. Lots of space, like I said, for teams to just go ahead and rotate in and.
Ooh, cuties versus girls. Cuties versus girls, and cuties already took out a player.
Ooh, it's a 2v2 now.
It is. Okay.
Let's getting a pretty nice dang, Lutz going down. Val just literally one-magging Lutz. And this is going to be all up to Lena. Bob, can we get an armor swap? We can't.
No.
Val with the Digi.
Val with the Digi, able to see, able to shoot, but Vexed is right hot on her heels. And kind of playing it a little safe, not chasing, not sure exactly how many people are up or what, but a little safe here. They do know that there's 2 knocked players, and they'll probably go in and finish off these kills. And there's only 1 left, so they're recognizing there's 2 knocks. So they know there is a solo somewhere. 18 teams alive. And what in the Seer ults do we have here?
Yeah, this tunnel's one of the main arteries if you want to head up towards High Point, and it does look like we have 3 teams thinking about it.
Haven't seen any Kravers in action. Longbow just kind of, got me excited for a second here, but, you know, such a strong weapon. Don't see too many players rocking any sniper other than a charge rifle. Have you even seen someone craft a Sentinel?
Nah.
I don't think I have either.
No, it's just not gonna be a thing that anyone does. This is a nice little spot to gatekeep here. There is a team above them. Impact looking for some kills. 18 squads up and 20 seconds on the zone pool. Still only second zone, so we still have a ton of time for rotation. This team's just gonna go ahead and go back down, rotate around the other side. So it's just a lot of calm before the storm.
Something we have seen though is a lot more 30-30 users, G7 users, and triple take. Both of those, especially the 30-30 and the triple take, getting a nice buff this season. And that's something that we're seeing different. And Andrew, I don't think we've seen any ballistics tonight. Have we?
No. I just don't. I think ballistics more of a
pub,
more of a pub character, or like if you're 3-stacking ranked and you're just W keying everybody type character. But
interesting. You know, a lot of people are saying ballistics is going to change the competitive scene.
Nah.
I don't think so either. We said no, but ballistic has an interesting kit. I'm not sure what could be adjusted to make him a little bit more useful in competitive Apex.
Ooh, one team right on top of another team. This is quite the awkward spot for Gang. Grenades coming in as well, so they're gonna have to move over to the side. We might have some action finally in this game as the teams do
They're trying
start
to rotate
getting a little close to each other.
Yeah, they're rotating up and around. Gang has been playing exceptionally well tonight. 53 points currently. They are in second place, and they are one of the teams I would say has a guaranteed spot in the finals, in the grand finals. OWA, a team that has a lot to gain and or lose because they're in 15th place. And it's now or never. You have this game and one other to get up into that top 10.
When we're looking for fights, we're just looking for fights. We're not trying to go to zone. We're landing on the roof. We're taking this fight here. And we're going to wait 1 second to heal up. They don't have a seer. So we're just going to be looking for angles. Skynade's coming up.
Not connecting any damage, but I do see another team that is just going to be there. Let's see if they take their sweet time to rotate up for the third party. They're going to keep a close eye on the kill feed. You do not want to show any presence. If you show presence, the entire fight will break up. We've seen it time and time again. If the third party pokes too early, nobody fights.
Yeah, it does look like Gang's going to hold the roof. They can just literally sit here and wait out the seer ult. There is a team nearby. They're hopefully going to be able to see. It does look like Val was able to get the banners on the teammates.
Andrew, I was just talking about how there's no Kraber, and did you see the kill feed?
No.
We have a Kraber in the kill feed. Dopey just taking out Gabe with a Kraber.
And the thirst there. So it does look like GMA is going to be rotating around. We are far out of zone here. And we do get a little out of zone fight here. This could be really bad. I think teammates were just res and they're just trying to get loot. So GMA might have some free kills there on the edge, guys. Round 3 with a minute left.
Yep. All right, these two teams here still not quite doing too much. You can see Favorite with only about half health underneath that shield, probably looking to rotate up and around, but waiting a bit before she tries to hit some heal. Oh, and she's back. She's back. And the wall is down, so they're going to try to, like, weave back and forth through that, but got the crack. Oh, one shot on that player, and they did end up getting... Did they get one down? I couldn't tell if they got one down or not. Oh, not yet, but Favorite might end up going down. Pushed up solo, and it backfired, surely. Attitude eliminated. That was another fight. Okay.
Holy. OWA deciding to go around the side. I think a couple teams tried to rotate this way, though, so...
It is now down to the wire, Andrew. OWA, look at the zone. This area is really tricky, especially when the zone... Look at this massive rock that they have to go through. Going back here, we do have Team Bag. What are they doing on edge? And then TSM. Ooh, this is going to be tough. We have 3 teams in this area. Most every team does have a Valk, pretty sure, so they should be okay for a late rotate if they need. But look at TSM having another decent game already with a couple of kills. GMA eliminated. GMA in 11th place, so that is a heartbreak elimination for them. They have one chance left to make top 10.
Let's go, dude. We're about to get spicy. Round 3 is closing. Dopey and Kobe with that Kraber again on QT.
Yeah.
3 teams stacking up inside the tunnel here. And somebody's going to come out with 6 kills.
All right, this tunnel is going to be where a lot of the action is taking place as everyone is just pushed together closer and closer. I'm not sure. Bangalore ult's not going to do anything at all in there. And OWA out. OWA eliminated. Gang walking up. All 3 players still alive and well, but ammo is going to be a bit of a problem. We don't even have any spare bullets. Not worth shooting the Horizon ult at all. And Lust, our #1 team, going through it. Down a player, only 2 up.
Yeah, that Horizon ult was really good. It fully distracted the team. Everyone had to just focus it. It was an awkward spot. And Val going down here. It's going to be all up to Kathleen Streams as we do swing around. And not enough. Actually, Kathleen's still up. Kathleen's still up.
Oh, that was so close. All right, Favorite coming out victorious of that fight, but Hall of Fame Hall of Fame have something to say about it as they're all alive. Toucan almost getting knocked, though, out of the air.
Hall of Fame in a really good spot. They were the furthest team up the tunnel, so they were able to just get the cleanup. And now there's another team in front of them, so it is an absolute train car.
Lulu now has the Kraber. I see she just got a knock and a thirst as well, so you love to see it. Lulu does have the title and still has the title of the Kraber Queen. So, you know, when you see a Kraber and Lulu's anywhere nearby.
Huge fight here as Renee's going to try to get out. Luckily was a Wraith, so Renee going to phase out as a rat. And I think that's going to do it. 4 teams all colliding. Hall of Fame coming out on top there. Smiley, we do have a pretty good spot here. And finally, I think the Rampart is going to be a good play here.
With this wide open zone, this is the thing. We just needed Smiley to make it into zone. And we have 8 shots left in the Kraber. And Lulu's feeling pretty good about it. I've already seen her get 2 knocks, 1 kill she was able to capitalize on. You know, this is tough because if you get 1 player knocked, they're just going to res. You can't do anything about it. So I think that it's not even worth looking at them up there until they have to drop down. I don't even think it's worth the shots, but I thought this was a player falling in for a second. I was like, what? What in the cluster? Okay, we have Team Bag and TSM near each other. TSM is deep in a fight with the team on them. Bag is kind of holding an angle on the side.
Yeah, here we have Ava with the PK again. Would love to see some good shots out of that. And Dream on the backside as well. So zone closing. We have to push in. R9 with the crack and getting shot from the back. So
yeah,
Dream in a pinch here. They're trying to get inside. It's not going to work with all that catalyst action going on. It is Chris Step, the only one. TSM on the 2nd floor coming in to clean everything up. Actually, really good play for them.
It is.
Ava with the PK, just holding corners.
Yep. That's
TSM
what you love to see.
taken out after dark. Oh, getting stuck outside as well.
After dark eliminated. Mommy eliminated.
It's going to be a big issue. Ava getting thirsted as well. So a little bit of a misstep there. Huge thermite going to be cooking everybody.
Great grenade out of Janie. And I don't know how they ended up backing up a little bit, but they have just one at a time. All 3 players of TSM kind of poked their head out to try to do something about that team that is just huddled in a corner as now she's getting shot by someone else.
Staircase. It's a duo, so we have a 2v2.
Hepa's in 12th place. No kills next to their name for the time being.
That's the 3rd team to just be on that staircase in the last 60 seconds. Janie getting knocked inside.
Exodia having a great game. 5 kills, although she's the only one left on the team. But they're going to be happy with the amount of points they get this game, even if they got eliminated right now.
Yeah, really good fights out of TSM. They're going to have plenty of points this game.
Oh, look at where Bag is, Andrew. You see them up on the rock like little mountain goats?
That is a great spot. They are getting shot by Team Smiley on the side, too, though. Exodia, what do you do here?
It's a duo on Hefas. It is a duo. It's possible. I mean, they're just looting. One arc stick would be a game changer. Easier said than done, for sure. They don't have to go far, but there's really nowhere playable right outside. Seer should... I'm surprised the Seer's not telling them that where someone is.
Excuse me? Why?
I don't know why. Why do we not want these doors?
Why? I'll never know, but yeah.
Oh, Bag getting a knock on the team, but they're able to go back to the little ledge and heal up. No gold res, unfortunate for them, but I don't know if Lulu still has Kraber shots left.
Really good game for Girl to be on Rampart.
Yeah.
That's a solid spot on top. It does look like Smiley is going to get directly below Team Bag. We're looking for some Kraber shots. Lulu, we've seen Lulu throw these out before, and they're getting shot in the top of the head now.
This is Bag versus Smiley. These are 2 all-star teams that are just head-to-head against each other right now and shot right through the stomach. I don't know how that wouldn't count as a headshot. You know what I mean? Even though it went in the stomach, you know that bullet came out your head.
Yeah. Brains would have been everywhere. Skynate's coming in. And yeah, the zone's not pulling far from here, so hopefully they can thin the teams out a little bit so that they might be able to get a clean fight.
Meanwhile, they have a Rampart as well.
Oh, Juka, they've been up here shooting for so long, they're almost all out of bullets.
Yeah, no Loba on the team.
They're almost all out of bullets, so as much as they would probably love to get some kills and some damage, they just have to conserve ammo. Lulu's looking for a climb up here.
2 shots. I mean, no. There's no way. You can't. What are you going to do? Hip fire them?
I don't know. Lulu, we're getting mountain goaty.
Oh, that is a ballsy play out of her. They have a fortress built up there. The AC's even peeking down with her right now. Oh, and there's a Sheila. And there is a Sheila in play.
That'll make up for the no ammo situation in the
Kraber
zone.
on the ground, Sheila on the roof. Clara probably could get a... Actually, you know, I don't even think Clara... That was...
1 shot left. 1 shot left. The zone is closing, guys. We will have a winner of this game in about 60 seconds as all the teams are going to be forced to come together here on the street. 5 squads up. There it is.
We go.
had
Nice shot. And
Renee.
that does count as a kill for the team, so that is another point for them.
We're going to move up slowly with the walls here, but Team Bag is going to have to drop directly on the Smiley here any second.
Andrew, girl could do a lot of damage with this Sheila, but we're going to put the Sheila away for now. It's not worth. It's not worth. And here we go. Now, they are dropping walls, but they're getting shot, and she does go down. She goes down to Kayla. Kayla's going to get that kill. Baby Nikki putting out 75 damage. Having to hope that these walls can just be reinforced. Now, they do reinforce faster than they used to, but big grenade, huge damage. AC.
Oh, and they're swinging.
AC pop off. AC as they take out Smiley and have to heal up. And not enough time. They are going to go down as well. The duo of Hall of Fame, is it a solo?
It is a solo versus a duo.
Is it the solo of, is it Hefas?
Hall of Fame looking like they're definitely going to win this game. Could there be a miracle 1v2? Never seen it in Apex before, but this could be it.
Okay, Hall of Fame are going to be your champs of game number 5. We have 1 game left.
Nice finish there. Really spicy ending there. We had a fight happen that we've been waiting for all day with the Bag up against Team Smiley, and it did not disappoint.
It did not disappoint. This was one of our highlighted teams earlier in the night. So Hall of Fame, Samurai Sky, Alyssa, and Toucan, GG.
I think they were definitely in top 5, maybe 3rd.
They were in 8th. They needed that.
Ooh.
They were in 8th place, so that was a big game, and they can now confidently say that they are going to be in the finals. With only 1 game left, and they're going to be probably... They might... I don't know how many kills they have. They might be close to 40 points.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, congrats to Hall of Fame. Well played once again, and we're able to win it with a duo.
Tonight's scores are so close. Teams that needed big points got points this game. Smiley ended up getting a decent number of points. They were in last place with only 7.
Yep.
Another team that needed some big points was the Team Bag, sitting with 13th. So
right.
I'm not sure how many kills they ended up getting, but let's take a look at some of our favorite moments from Game 5.
Yeah, this tunnel fight was probably one of the longest, craziest fights. So many teams stacked up in there. And then also this building. Building had 4 teams kind of all maneuvering. Look at that play, though. You see the Catalyst made the door right as Ava went outside, so she couldn't get back in.
It was a really solid play. So she couldn't strafe, taking that zone damage as well. Great shots out of Lulu. She hit a couple more in front of that, and then AC popped off with the R99 right here. Great shots. Good gameplay.
Oh, you see the kill feed there. Toucan was griefing them in the side there.
Yeah, ended up snagging a few of those kills.
Yeah, so it was really nice, really cool ending there.
And we're going to jump into, these are the Game 5 scores, not the overall, just for that Game 5. That was indeed a 24-point game out of Hall of Fame. TSM with 13 points, Bag with 10, Hefas with 10, Smiley with 9 points. So that's not going to be enough to get them close to the top 10. But they have one more chance for Smiley to really try to make their way up there. Bag only getting 10 points there. I don't know. They might only move up 1 or 2 spots. I'll know in a minute when we have the overall scores, but it is really close. This is going to be so incredibly close. And that's what you expect. This is the top bracket. This is the top half of the bracket. So this is really what you expect. You expect these teams to be this incredibly matched. Bottom half of the bracket, I thought I was going to see a little closer scores than what we saw yesterday. But again, OKC Chargers, I just can't believe what those ladies did. There were many instances where they just fought different teams at the same time, and it was beautiful. It was glorious, but I don't think we're going to see any team dominate quite that hard as we do continue to narrow down the teams throughout the series. Almost 500 women signed up for this tournament. We've narrowed it down to 40. Right now, there's only 30 teams that remain in the tournament. 10 are going to be playing later in June against the bottom 10 teams from tonight. And then the top 10 get a fast pass to play in the grand finals.
Nice. We have one game left today, and we have a few teams that are right there, almost qualifying. So
Yeah.
we're going to give a shout out to Streamlabs real quick.
Yep, Streamlabs, thank you so much for allowing creators like us to do more. Streamlabs, they have everything that we need to live stream, record, and create awesome content. You can check them out by doing !Streamlabs in chat. Thank you, Streamlabs, for your support.
And let's see, we have, yeah, I was going to say, we have.
Oh, let me see. Who won?
We
You want to
have
announce
giveaway number 4,
Or do you want me to
guys.
do it?
Juka, you do it.
Okay, so this is for the G703, and this is a good name. It is going to be X Filthy Flamingo. You're the winner of giveaway number 4. That is the Lightspeed mouse. Good luck. I hope you enjoy it.
Very cool, guys. And we do have another giveaway, so if you have not won anything yet, you still have one more chance. We'll be opening that very shortly.
Yeah, so, and I think we're going to open it actually right now. So giveaway number 5. Are we doing that? And I guess we'll announce it at the end of the game. But yeah, we are going to. So it is time for giveaway number 5. And this is going to be for a G715 white keyboard. If you want to win that, make sure you type !Logitech in chat. You need to be in the Galaxy Racer broadcast. We'll link it in our stream as well. So in case you're in the wrong spot, but Galaxy Racer broadcast, type !Logitech if you want to win that.
Very nice. Yeah, we still have one game left, and we'll take a look at those points shortly to see who might be able to squeeze in. If you make the top 10 today, you just automatically make it to the finals. If you
do
are in the bottom 10 today, you have to try in the last chance qualifier.
And this just in, here are the overall scores. Without a doubt, Lust still hanging on to that top spot with 61. Gang not far behind with 59. TSM had a terrible first 2 games, Andrew, and they are holding strong in third right now with 47. Hall of Fame 45. Luminosity, Red, and After Dark both with 44. Do you see how close these scores are? I love it. Cuties, Vexed, Hefas, and Team Bag did end up squeezing in to the top 10. They have one game left to stay in the top 10. Can they do it? I don't know. Girls are only 3 points behind them. Aftermath just 1 point behind girls. So, and Smiley, a huge jump for them, going from 20th all the way to 15th. No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that. Yeah.
15th. So, can they move up another 5 spots this next game? They did it last one. We'll see.
Yeah, they have one game left. Do they keep the same comp? Do they switch anything up? They only need 7 points. Probably get like 10. 10 would be safe for them.
All right, and without further ado, let's highlight a well-deserved team. It is going to be Gang, that is favorite, Miss Adil, and Nia. We're going to highlight them this next game. Make sure we keep a close eye on them. They have been playing really, really well. Worthy of a highlight. They were the winners of Game 1, and they've been playing really consistent. I think they've only had one dud of a game tonight.
Yeah, and they're gonna be super excited. Very confident moving into the finals next month, and yeah, they've been playing great, and well-deserved top 10 out of them today so far.
Yep. And the grand finals are going to be later in June. That's June 24th, June 25th. So make sure you mark your calendars, block the date off, go ahead and grab the snacks, get everything ready, do what you need to do, and keep those dates wide open. June 24th, June 25th is when we're going to be continuing to bring you all of the action. This is a 3-month-long series, open $100,000 tournament. Any and all women of Apex were invited to play in this tournament. There was no invite. You didn't have to be a clouded streamer. You didn't have to be a big streamer. You didn't even have to stream. So there is a requirement where we do want to have, I think, a streamer per team, but We will be getting into the next game and the final game very soon. If you're just tuning in, you missed a ton of amazing action. Don't worry, the VOD will be up for you to check out. The final game is getting ready to start now. Andrew, hit me with your prediction. Do you think Smiley have any chance of making it into the top 10?
I think they need 10 points minimum. So they need a top 5 and a few kills.
They do.
They could definitely do it skill-wise. I'm going to give it a yes. I'm going to say yes, they're going to make it, and the celebration is going to be great for them.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if Smiley, they have one chance to go into the top 10. And here we go. The players are loading into the map.
Do you think Team Bag makes it because they're on 10th place right now?
Yes, I think Girl thrives under pressure. I think Girl, AC, Baby Nikki are 3 extremely talented players. But right now, let's take our attention to Cascade as we watch Cuties as they are landing. Wait, did the other team not land here with them?
I assume they did. I don't see why they wouldn't.
I don't know if they did, Andrew. I don't think they did.
Let's see. It was...
I believe it was Aftermath that landed here.
Maybe they just need a few points and decided to just play it safe.
Aftermath. I'm pretty sure it was Aftermath that was landing there with them. It was either Aftermath or After Dark, but they're gone. Aftermath in 12th place, so they don't want to take that. After Dark is sitting in 6th place.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't think both teams, they don't want to take that.
Here they are. Yeah, they want to play it a little more safe here, and they're just trying to go to secure some points. They're playing Watson too.
They are. But Andrew, this kind of juts into where Lutz was landing. I don't know if you saw earlier, but Lutz's team was taking a split drop, and she was landing here by herself. So this kind of they kind of bullied Lutz off of her spot. But that was, one team took tunnel, one went Jurassic Park, and one landed here.
Right.
It's a risky drop spot to take. But they did end up going there instead.
Yeah, but that's definitely the strat here. Aftermath running a Watson this game and a Valk. So they're going to try to go get in-game position and try to get a couple points because all they need is a few to qualify. They're not really interested in risking to get all on a 50-50.
With the Loba as well. I do want to take a moment to say a lot of the women that are playing in tonight's tournament and in this 100K in general are streaming. So if you don't already follow them, please go check out some of the names of the amazing ladies that are playing in these tournaments. I would love to see some of the deserving ladies really just get the spotlight and recognition that they deserve. There's some just top tier talent in the Apex women's scene, and it's been a very grassroots process to get them the attention that they really do truly deserve and recognition they deserve. And I can't say thank you enough to Galaxy Racer, her Galaxy, for putting on this 100K Open. This is amazing that there's something like this for these ladies.
Yeah, we have 20 squads up, guys, and it's going to be a bit of a rotation game here for a moment. No one is really eager to die, as this is the last game and the last chance for most of these teams to have a big game. Any of the teams in the bottom 10 with one big game can make it into the top 10. So anything is possible.
I feel like we have a moment where we could share another fun fact about each other.
Let me check one thing. I'll save mine. Do you have anything?
I do, but I feel a little bad for bringing attention to it, and it's about your fear of water. But you know what? We have attention right now. We're watching Smiley as they're trying to get a player called out here, and there was some crazy movement, awesome strafing. As this player
has extra speed. Was that a speed hack?
High-tailing it across the map.
That guy was off the scene, but I think Clara did catch him.
Yeah, Clara did. It was Anita. Anita down. And what legend was that?
Oh,
it was that was someone else.
Octane's older brother who can run faster. See how fast that guy was running up the hill.
Was it a Bangalore? It might have been a Bangalore. It was running because that was some great movement off the scene.
Well played. Well, I'll go ahead and give you guys one little tip of how Judy makes money on the side. We don't stream. We stream 7 days a week, but we have a little time here and there. Juka is Well, I'll just say it. She does dog food tasting for several companies, and I don't know, she's very passionate about. We have Brittany, so very passionate about making sure the dog food is
tasty for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So you guys are interested in like a little side gig? Pretty easy one.
It doesn't pay well.
Let us explore there.
Okay, baby Nikki with the wingman car with the Digi. No bang on their team, but she is fully prepared to fight against Caustic and or Bangalore's. She can see it all.
Team Bag, Juga, they're in 10th.
They are in 10th. They need to not fight right now. 20 teams are up. They just don't need to fight right now at all. Trying to get some amplified damage through the wall of the rampart. And that is Smiley that they're shooting. That's odd because those two teams fought last game. It's interesting how certain teams tend to gravitate towards each other.
Smiley was trying to run back to Jurassic, and it seemed like there was a team waiting for them in Jurassic.
It looked like Vexed was right there. This would be really bad for Smiley if they ran right into Vexed.
Smiley is definitely not in a good spot. 19 squads up, and it does look like it's pulling. What does it look like from that map? It looks like it's pulling up towards Cascade. So it could be a zone around Cascade Falls. There's a couple that pull around there, so we're definitely not there. Team Bag, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hit a Valkyl and see if we can make it over this little edge and head towards Cascade.
All right, getting the good shield, the improved shield. Sorry. Luminosity Red holding down the building. So many catalysts. I want to get a call on, or a count on how many catalysts we actually have playing in this lobby. But they're holding down an area. We see the double bubble of a seer right here. And this is Smiley again. I see Lulu right in the distance. I see Clara kind of split. Dream, one of the teams that needs some points desperately. They're sitting on the bottom bit of the leaderboard for the time being. They're holding down the building, but there's a bunch of teams here. Smiley holding the high ground right outside Cascade. But they were really split. I don't know if they've been able to, I don't know if they can catch back up and group back up.
Smiley looking for some points. 19 squads. It is heavy moments for them. There is a team kind of already here. It's Cuties holding down.
They haven't left.
No, this is kind of where Endzone's going to pull, and the ult is coming in by the horizon. Cuties looking to maybe just take them out right now.
Yeah.
They might catch Exodia going down.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Great shots out of Kathleen.
Kathleen with the beams out of the window, and they're looking almost.
Look at her health right there. That was most certainly a headshot, and we do have an unfortunate disconnect, it looks like, out of Janie.
TSM, I think, already have qualified, so unless something crazy happens.
Yeah, they have. They have qualified.
So not that big of a deal. Team OWA has been playing great today as well. A lot of teams starting to stack up here in Cascade Falls.
They need points, though. OWA, Andrew, is sitting at 16th.
Ooh.
They've been fighting a lot, but it has not been paying off point-wise. They have not had a high placement game.
Bang. Impact holding the roof here. You can see the zone in the upper left-hand side is definitely pulling in this direction. A lot of playable buildings here for the team, so we should see at least 10 teams alive as these final zones do start to close. I mean, how would you even navigate the staircase here?
I don't know, but that Bangalore smoke reminded me of the dust baths that you take all the time. Andrew's one of the firm believers in dust baths over water. So big believer in not letting water touch his skin and prefers dust baths. It's kind of similar to what you do with the chinchilla.
Dust baths. I mean, yeah, we did have, we had chickens growing up, and you had to give them a nice spot for them to dust off, and I don't know, it keeps fleas off of me and ticks and everything, so.
just kind of stuck. You just feel...
It just kind of stuck, yeah.
Some people swear by it, though. They really think that they feel cleaner.
They said you are what you eat. And, you know, we eat chicken, so.
We're taking a look at the aerial overview. Bocek with plenty of arrows left. Ava, solo Ava, going to try to play big as possible. But she is all alone in this building, and that is going to be really hard for her to hold out any team that decides to push her.
I have a little bit of calm before the storm here. 19 squads up. Not a whole lot of fighting action at the moment. This is kind of just a rotation game, and this is actually a lot of fun and challenging to get this part of the game right. You don't want to die before you get placement points. Nobody does, so everyone is playing super cautious at this point. Last game, 10 teams are in desperate need of points, and we're going to see a really, really slow build up here before all the teams are forced into each other.
Yep, Attitude, one of those teams that needs those points. Attitude getting shot at from the side a little bit as they were trying to walk up on a different team. They were trying to walk up on Aftermath. Aftermath playing this game very different than how they played the first 2 games on Storm Point. Playing a little safer. Playing for a final position. And Hall of Fame eliminated. Surprising to see them up there eliminated. But again, this is okay, guys. TSM not looking good with only 1 player up. Hall of Fame eliminated. That is the 3rd place team for TSM. Hall of Fame with 4th place currently. So they'll still make top 10. This is fine. This is actually good to see some of the top teams go out.
Trying to get little picks here and there, but nothing really happening in these fights. You would love to see an early knock so that the teams feel confident pushing here, but just a little chip damage here and there isn't really going to be enough to push off, especially since everyone has catalysts, and pushing through that takes a lot. Nice double crack.
Macaroni playing extra mighty right there. Doing the damage at range. Sierra wants to walk up, but I hear... Is that a Bocek? That's a solo on TSM. I think that's Ava just kind of pestering them in the back. Not really a threat, but she's trying to maybe just pick off a kill if she can.
Seer ult is down. Attitude is
Seer ult's gone.
Prodding in every direction here. Peef with some good grenade action here, but it does look like Mighty Macaroni is going down. Dream taking the building, and I think this is going to be 3 teams running into this building.
It is, Andrew. 3 teams that need points, and they need points desperately. This fight is going to be sad for 2 of these teams because only one's going to walk out alive.
Aftermath, still all 3 players up as the other teams are taking some casualties. Going to need the armor swap here potentially, and Dream still all the way up as well. So we have definitely 3v3 here. Going to get height? No, we're not. Dream did take the building, so Dream in a really good position in the building now, secured 2nd floor with the catalyst. And we have free shots.
This is Dream versus Aftermath. Dream versus Aftermath. Oh, Clara getting knocked in the kill feed. This is not good for Smiley. Kayla getting knocked in the kill feed. Clara thirsted as well. That is not good for them at all. But Aftermath taking out Attitude. So Attitude, we will see them again in June compete against the top 10 from yesterday, as they are going to be in the bottom 10 tonight.
Tough luck for Attitude there, but we do have 2 full teams here still potentially fighting. Dream looking for some entry damage as they are in the building. The zone is closing soon, but they are all safe here, so they can keep doing this dance for a little bit.
Yeah, there's no reason. This fight really doesn't have to progress to much else. But you tell them, the players, that Duck's having a juicy therm, getting a knock and a thirst on someone.
That staircase there is potentially suicidal.
It really is. I think Lulu's still alive. I don't know if she was able to get Kayla back up. I don't think I saw Kayla getting thirsted in the kill feed, but this fight here is just taking forever. I don't know if they're going to push. They don't need to.
Yeah. Both of these teams need kills, correct?
They do. They do. Aftermath with 12 points. All right, here we go. Luminosity in the middle of a fight. Dux is the last one on a team. 84 damage. Can she clutch these?
Oh, it was so close.
So close. Look at the health. Cutie with maybe about 30 HP next to her name.
Third party is here.
Oh, this is one of those fights where there's no winners.
QT does get out, but it's going to be a solo situation.
Yep. Okay. Impact will go ahead and get those thirsts. Do you remember a time in the game where that counted as your kill?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Getting the thirst. And I think we might be maybe fighting here. And these guys really want to, but...
This has been the longest fight.
Super careful here.
Heffa's eliminated. Heffa's were in 9th place. I don't think that's enough points for them to hold that spot. Smiley also eliminated. They did end up fighting the Cuties, it looks like.
So Smiley out in the bottom 10. We'll be seeing them next month as they do the last chance qualifier.
And I see Ava in the kill feed as well. She's working that bow check. She only had 50 shots in it last time I saw her, but she did get a knock with it. Look at this wall. Dividing the building in half. There is a Watson on the team, but that team is taking high ground and a smooth 65 as they swing here. Have the doors reinforced, so there's really not anything they can do about it.
Ooh, TSM girl. So the bag looks like they just had a nice little wipe here on Mommy. Bag with 3 kills.
Yeah, baby Nikki barely walking out of that fight alive.
This team here is in 10th place currently, so every single interaction for them is critical. They really want to make it into the finals, and they want to make it in the top 10 today.
Yep, they absolutely do. They're in 10th place with 23 points.
Oh, this is going to be a spicy fight on the bridge.
This is Vexed. This is Vexed versus Aftermath. All right, 1 player left on Aftermath. Aftermath changed their drop spot, and Aftermath go out. Vex does end up taking them out, and we're going to get the res on Witchy Callie and reset, and they'll carry on.
Nice, 11 squads. The lobby is quickly thinning out. I don't even know how these fights are happening here in the end zone like this. After Dark trying to hold down the building. OWA eliminated, so they're out as well in the bottom 10.
All right, our first place team. No surprise at all to see them still alive. All 3 players is alive, making the top 10 of this game and the lobby tonight. They have definitely made it through. It does not matter if they die right now, but you know what? I don't think they're gonna die. Vexed, on the other hand, do go out in the lobby. Renee, last one alive. This seems to be a good fight. Can she clutch this? Nemesis shots not quite connecting.
Oh.
And she's out after Dark. Barely winning that exchange.
Imagine.
Meanwhile, the solo Ava is up in here doing everything she possibly can to survive.
3 teams, guys, on this high ground building. And it is starting to get to the final stages and the final rounds.
She's down to the final 10 shots, and she's making the most of every shot there. 8 arrows left. I don't know. They're not there anymore.
Looking.
Not looking. Oh.
Winnable.
What? Okay. I love to see that. She slows it down a little bit, but we are out of arrows. We do have a PK nearby. She is a prepper. She's ready. And this is a risky. This is not.
Oh boy. Oh, I feel like
she's trying it.
I feel like we stick this.
Yeah, because they were fighting. She let off it for a second, but went right back to it. And there is no way. There's so much action around that she might be able to get this res off. Meanwhile, Gang, another team that's already qualified tonight, going through it, fighting Impact.
Yeah, huge fight here. Team on the low ground trying their best to just stay alive, hiding behind boxes, but the smoke is going to be a big issue for all these players. Most don't have a digi, and we are getting frantic with the 3 teams still fighting up there.
Impact need to win this fight if they want to play again in the finals. A guaranteed spot. Impact need to win this fight. 1 player left on the team. No digis and lots of smoke. Throwing down some goop on the ground so they cannot rotate that direction. Looking for an angle, but this is going to be really hard. They both healed. They both healed. The sliding PK will take Impact out and most likely any hopes they had of making it into the finals.
Look at Cuties.
They have another chance. Milani getting deleted.
Cuties finally trying to get active, and Milani getting thirsted in the process. Val also getting downed.
I don't know if the longbow is the play right there, but Dream also out. They will be in the bottom 10, so they will have to play again on the first day in June.
After dark, this could be their game.
Ooh, Predator's still alive, though. The solo of Ava. Can we talk about TSM with the sole survivor?
Team Bag, you see them on the far right side. They're just trying to play this super smart.
They are.
They know they just need a couple placement points, and I think they might have enough here with 5th place and 6 kills, so just trying to play it safe, barely squeezing into the top 10 right now.
You can see them rotating up and around, trying to find a space to play off of. And Baby Nikki looking for the heartbeats. She does have one of the best weapons in Season 17, and that is the L-Star. An incredibly strong gun. All right, Andrew, what do you think about an ult right now? Yeah, you can't sit on that Ferris wheel, but are they going to take high ground somewhere? If so, where?
One of the roofs. One of the roofs. There's a lot of cover on these roofs.
There really is.
And so this is definitely a pretty easy decision here for them to just get up on top, chill. They can shoot through the cracks in the roof if they want, but most likely they're just going to wait it out.
I can't believe that it was free. I can't believe, okay, After Dark still alive, still surviving, needing to, they're with 44 points. 6th place, 44 points. With the top 5, they most likely have solidified a top spot as well. But this looks good for them.
Look at AC from the roof getting kills even.
I know.
Now they're going to have fish in a barrel here.
That's Predators that she's killing right now. Woomy down. Predators eliminated.
A lot of light ammo here, too.
Girl.
250 bullets to just let him rip.
Good shots out of Girl. And
looking really good.
Bag on high ground. Who let Bag up on the roof? That was a big mistake for the lobby. Val, the last one on her team, trying to make that change right now. That zone's going to tick once, twice, and they get knocked again.
Knocked the zone. Cuties looking like they're in huge trouble, as well as the other team alive. The Bag dominant on the roof, and I don't see how they lose this game.
They have a Cyril down, so that wall is kind of useless.
Now they're going to drop and just clean it up. They're going to have a solo of Val to kill, and then they're going to turn and kill the other player as well. Huge game for Team Bag in the works right here.
That arc is going to hit 2 of the players pretty strong, but Nikki going up and over to try to get a little bit of damage, and I would not send solo because those bullets are so strong. Cutie's out. Bag looking to have a big game here. Here's a solo, and Team Bag are your winners of the final game. Game number 6.
Exactly what they needed to have happen there. They were in 10th place. They were 1 point from not qualifying. They just needed a few points, and they ended up getting a huge game and securing top 10 for themselves. So really, really well played.
Sear with the ultimate flexibility right there as well. But Team Bag, TSM Girl, AC, and NRG Baby Nikki, congratulations on winning game number 6, solidifying your spot, fast track to the finals. But before I confidently say that, let me just make sure with the scores. Let's just double check with the scores and everything, but let's take a moment to replay some of our favorite moments of game 6.
Yeah, some of these fights too were pretty wild. You could just see the anxiety and the will to survive of these teams right now, as it was the last game and everybody was just trying to make it to the very, very last circle, but it just couldn't happen. We had so many teams stacking up on these buildings, and the fights were just lasting forever.
This was a really good game. This was a really good game. I feel like we did have a lot of individual fights that just, were able to happen. So many teams alive, and you sometimes see that with this, we notice a bit more teams playing zone in general, and especially with a zone like this that has buildings and has areas, it's just so easy to just all survive.
Girl making the 301 look viable again. I think shoots actual staples now. Huge game for them. Really happy. They waited till the very last game to show us all of the skill that they have, and really nice 25-point game out of them for game number 6.
Huge game. After Dark with a 16-point game, they needed that. They really did need that as well. Predators had a massive game as well. I wish they could have had that earlier. They were the last place team. 12 points. That's not going to be enough to put them in the top 10, but at least that is enough to hopefully make them feel a little bit better about the games tonight and confident going into the part 1 of the June tournament series as we pick back up and they have to fight the top 10 from yesterday.
Yeah.
Cuties, TSM, Vex, Lus, OWA, and Dream and Impact getting top 10 just this game. We will get the scores up to you, the overall standings, and congratulations to the teams that have guaranteed at least a piece of the 100K. The top 10 tonight, you know, Andrew, the top 10 tonight have guaranteed in the money.
Yes.
Guaranteed in the money. They get a piece of the 100K. $40,000 going out to first place. This is huge, huge, huge funds. A massive prize pool, but top 10 have at least some guaranteed funds. It is an honor to just make it into top 20 of this 100K open.
Yeah, guys, and you can't feel too bad. They're gonna have a last chance qualifier attempt, and some of these teams are looking really confident still, even the ones in the bottom 10. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that for next month. But let's get into a final shout out here.
We do want to say thank you so much to our sponsors. We have 2 major sponsors tonight. The first one is going to be Streamlabs. Streamlabs, thank you so much for everything. If you're looking to take your content to the next level, make sure you check out Streamlabs. They have everything that you really need to live stream, record, edit, share, and even monetize your content. And they even have some free tools, which are awesome. But if you want to take it to the next level with some of these extra features, make sure you check out Streamlabs Ultra for their premium features. You can type !Streamlabs in chat to learn more. But also, let's say thank you to Logitech. Logitech for all of these giveaways that we've been doing. Tons of giveaways.
We do have the giveaway, a number 5 winner coming up to you guys in just a moment. Logitech been hooking us up with some giveaway gear today, and that was a wireless headset, a stream cam, a Blue Yeti mic, a Lightspeed mouse, and now we have a G715 white keyboard that we're going to be giving away.
I can announce the winner, if that's okay.
Let's hear it.
Okay. The winner of giveaway number 5 is Indie B. Indie B, congratulations. You are the winner of giveaway number 5. I'll say congrats to all of our winners tonight. Miss Flames, Granny Gamer, Not Jasmine You, Filthy Flamingo, and Indie B.
Nice.
Congrats on your new Logitech gear. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get a lot of use out of it. And like I said, we use a ton of Logitech products here in our setup.
Ooh-wee.
I'm nervous to see the scores, but that's all that I want to see right now. Crazy, amazing gameplay and scores. I'm like just wiggling. Oh, we're ready for the scores. We have them. Okay. Drum roll, please. Without further ado.
Like that. Lust in first place with the 66 points. They played so well on the day. So did Gang. Look at that. 66, 63, 60 for the top 3, Jugo.
Yeah. This was the closest of any of the 100K Open so far. The closest score. So congratulations, Lust, Gang, After Dark, TSM, Team Bag, Cuties, Hall of Fame, Luminosity Red, Vexed, and Hefas for all making it in to the grand finals. I cannot wait to watch you all compete, but the road is not over. The journey's not over for Aftermath Girls, Predators, Mami, Smiley, OWA, GMA, Dreams, Impact, and Attitude. We will see you all compete again in the part 1 when we pick back up in June. So they have to fight for their spot. They have to